What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. It goes down tomorrow. The season starts tomorrow, y'all. There's going to be no more excuses from all 32 teams. Everybody has to show up or blow up. We're not accepting any type of uh, mea culpas. We're not doing any of that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna understand, man, that this is the last 24 hours that we got for 6 months. The next 6 months will be excuseless. Okay, there'll be none of that. Anything that you guys want to get off your chest, or any of the things that are bothering you about your football team, you better get it out and open now, dog, because it's going down tomorrow, y'all. It's going on. What's going on? What's going on, sis? And that's what it is, man. But we're gonna continue yesterday's conversation. If you missed yesterday's video live yesterday when we were talking about the whole Chandler Jones situation, it kind of got some finality today, at least in regards to it being addressed. And I'm gonna tell you this now, dog. It never fails, bro. It never fails. It's not a regime issue. Okay, it's a culture issue. It doesn't matter who's the coach, who's the quarterback, who's the running back. All these excuses. Oh, it's gonna be better. Oh, Shaq, it's this and that. No, it ain't, dog. It's the same old thing. Okay, always a distraction every season. Before we even kick off the ball, there's a problem, bro. And it's something that's just stupid. It's always something dumb. It's never nothing that is, other teams go through. It's always unique. It's always a unique level of bullshit. Okay. And once again, man, today, everybody had to talk about what happened yesterday. Josh McDaniels had to have a press conference. Devontae Adams was asked about it. Mad Max was asked about it. And it just goes to show you, man, how, when you're playing a team sport, for those of us who actually play team sports, and, I played from preschool, not preschool, I should say Pop Warner, and I played in college, different sports. And when you're playing it the way that the Raiders played it today, the only people that it benefits is the people in that locker room. It doesn't benefit Raider Nation. It doesn't benefit the media. It doesn't benefit, the other teams. It benefits the camaraderie of the people in that locker room, man. And today, I didn't watch it. I just read it. I'm to the point right now when it comes to all these press conferences, all these conversations, and all these questions. I'm sick of it, dog. I'm ready to play football. I'm tired of the talking. Too much talking, not enough winning. I'm good. I can read or I can see a little clip. I'm not sitting up watching a press conference. I'm not watching when I get all the alerts. Oh man, Josh McDaniels was talking. Man, I'm not wasting an hour watching that. Oh man, such and such is talking. I'm not wasting. I'll watch the little highlight, little clip I'm interested in. But at the end of the day, I'm done with the talking, bro. I'm talked out. That's all I've been hearing is talk, talk, talk. We're going to see what happens on Sunday, September 10th at 5:20 p.m. That's all I care about. Y'all could talk till you're blue in the face. Okay? You could talk bluer than this damn screen in the background. I need to see some dubs, dog. You win, I can watch your little press conference. Let me watch a press conference after you won some shit. I don't want to talk about leading up to it. I don't want to talk about all the shit that y'all been talking about. It's the same questions being asked over and over again. But today, those Chandler Jones questions were asked. And Josh McDaniels, once again, I'm going to tell you guys once again, Josh McDaniels, this is his guy. Chandler Jones is his guy. That's why the energy was different. That's why the energy was different. It was different because this is his guy, bro. This is the guy he brought in. This is the guy that he got rid of Yannick Ngakoue for. This is the guy that he used to coach over there, at least have on his team because he's offense and Chandler Jones defense when he was winning Super Bowls back in Boston. This is his guy. Funny how quick he came to protect his own guy. Okay. Now, when it came to everybody else, he wasn't so kind when it came to protecting everybody else. But his own people, he's protecting those guys. And how I feel about how he handled it right. Because at the end of the day, man, if he loses this locker room, how do you think it would look for everybody who don't like Josh McDaniels? And already know I'm not a fan of Josh McDaniels because he ain't won shit. You want me to like you, Josh? Win me some shit. You win me some fucking Super Bowls and win me some serious games and shit. Not no motherfucking one game a year. Oh yeah, I'll get up and I'll put up the, I'll run a fade behind your name if you get me a Lombardi. You get me a fucking Lombardi, dog. I'll run a fade with a motherfucker. But until then, dog, 6-10 or 6-11. Fuck no. I'm tired of the talking, bro. But Josh McDaniels made the right decision. He could have lost the locker room before the fucking first game. Imagine that, you guys. He could have lost the locker room before game 1, dog, if he would have handled that shit wrong, bro. He would have handled that shit wrong. Because everybody in that locker room was looking at him to see what the fuck he's going to do. Okay? Now, as far as what's going on, we're not going to find that out for a while. But, there's going to be some leaks. Somebody's going to start leaking out information and shit. Especially if the Raiders lose on Sunday, which they better not lose. We haven't lost to Denver in 3 years. We haven't lost to Denver since before the pandemic. Okay? We lose, you're going to hear everything that's a problem. We win, we can push it back some more. But it's going to come out. Eventually, we're going to hear about it. Somebody's going to loose lips sink ships. You know what I'm saying? Cat's going to be fumbling from the mouth. They're going to say something eventually, and we're going to find out what's going on with Chandler Jones. But based on what's being said, Chandler Jones is away from the team. It's questionable if he will be back in time to play. All right? It's up in the air. I'm willing to believe at this point, Tyree Wilson better be ready to fucking play, bro. Like at the end of the damn day. If I'm Tyree Wilson, I'm looking at this as an opportunity for me to take somebody's job. That's what I'm looking at it as, dog. I'm the 7th pick of the draft. Okay? Damn foot injury, damn out of shape, damn I'm winded on the first drive like he was last week. His ass needs to be ready to take this cat's job. Next man up, dog. Okay? That's how I'm looking at it. Even if Chandler Jones comes back, Tyree Wilson needs to be looking at this as an opportunity. He needs to be looking at this as, let me look so good in practice that they'll start me. If Tyree starts and Chandler Jones is on that sidelines, that's going to tell me a lot of shit. That's going to tell me what I need to know. If Chandler Jones starts and Tyree doesn't, it doesn't really tell me what I need to know. Okay? Because he's supposed to start. Chandler Jones is supposed to start. Okay? But if he's out there and he got that 55 jersey on and you got Tyree Wilson in the game instead of him, that's going to tell me some shit. So as far as what's going on, I can't determine what everyone's trying to say. Oh man, he had an episode. Oh man, he's crazy. Oh man, this, that, and the other. Oh, he had the same problem in New England in 2015. Oh, he had the same problem when he was with the Cardinals. Hey, dude, like I said, man, I'm not here to, all you guys tell me where you got your damn psychiatric degree from. Where did you get it from? You know what I'm saying? Did you get it from the Mayo Clinic? Did your motherfucking ass get it from Johns Hopkins University? Did you get your shit from UCLA? Where the fuck did you get your shit at? Did you go to Northwestern Medical School and shit? None of you motherfuckers did. So you can't speculate, but hey, you guys will do that anyway. Okay? I'm not going to talk about somebody's mental state. When you're dealing with somebody's mental state and dealing with somebody's mental health, that's serious business, man. I don't play around with shit like that, because next thing you know, you wake up in the morning, your motherfucking ass can't think. But I digress. But with that being said, he's away from the team as of now. Josh McDaniels was saying it was handled internally. He's not gonna, he's not gonna talk about it. We're working it out. It's a day-to-day situation. Blah 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 blah. He said all the right shit. He didn't reveal nothing, which is surprising to me because he always seems to have a slippage of common sense when it comes to everybody else. Darren Waller's wedding, he didn't have no problem spilling that. He always spilling the tea when it ain't his guy, but when it's his guy right now, man, he locked that shit up. He did one of these. Okay. That being said, that was the best move. Not the best move for us as fans. The best move for us as fans is to know what the fuck is going on in that building. Know what's going on. What happened? Did Chandler Jones really go ape shit because he couldn't get into the gym? Did you guys lock him out? Did you take his key card and shit? Did you take his access and shit? What the fuck? But as far as that locker room's concerned, everybody in that locker room is looking at Josh McDaniels like, are you going to throw the homie under the bus? And he didn't. Best move for us as a football team. Davante Adams was asked. Davante Adams didn't address the situation directly. He just says, man, we got to get ready to play. We got to be ready. We got to be on point. Meanwhile, in Denver, they don't have any distractions. They got our whole playbook because Jarrett Stidham, a.k.a. Jarrett Stidham, has our entire playbook. So Sean Payton and them, they don't have any drama. They don't have any sub storylines or no shit like that. They're going to be ready to play on Sunday. Meanwhile, our opposite defensive end, one of our best players, at least on paper, we may not have him in all this brouhaha. I mean, come on, man. You do this shit the week of, dog. He didn't have any issues until this week. End of the day, it is what it is, you guys. End of the day, it is what it is. But as far as Josh McDaniels is concerned, the way he handled it was the best for the team. You don't want our football team to be looking at the coach before the first game talking about, I don't want to play for this guy. We already got a major guy saying that he doesn't want to play for him already. We still have not heard from Chandler Jones. Based on what was said, it was handled internally. Chandler Jones has not said shit. He has not said nothing since those tweets were deleted. Okay? I just want to say a couple of things about that. Number one, there's been people telling me, yo, Shaq, man, he deleted the tweets, man. There's something going on, man. Man, the screw's loose. Dude, that's the game when you're on Twitter. A lot of y'all don't understand. Well, X, now it's called X or whatever. Y'all don't know the game. The game is to not keep it on your page. The game is to put it out there for somebody to screenshot the shit, and then I take the shit off my page, and it lives on its own. That's part of the whole culture. Everybody does that. Every celebrity who says something provocative or says something out of pocket or posts something they shouldn't post, always delete their shit, dog. What am I going? Come on, dude. You ain't going to keep the evidence of the crime up unless you're a dumb motherfucker. Okay? They always do that. Everybody does that, bro. Post something. Get my point out, delete the shit. Internet's forever. Nothing goes away. Those pictures you had with the neighborhood female who you should not been laid up with, who lay up with everybody, who's fat as hell, and you guys did that little sex tape, that's still on somebody's server. That's still on somebody's server. Okay. You should have never filmed it in the first place. I deleted it. Digital footprint. Back to my point. So we got that going on. All right. And what I think is this, man. I said yesterday, I think Chandler Jones has got a lot of things popping. And when I say that, that doesn't mean there's something wrong with him. It's just if you're a man of any type of weight of salt in your life, you got a lot of shit going on. You got responsibilities. You may have a kid. You may have a girl. You may have, a career. You may have bills. You may have family pressures. You may have your grandmother is ill. You know what I'm saying? Your mama might be sick. You got all these pressures. When you are a man and not living in your mama's basement and shit, talking about, mama, can I have some of that canned chili? You doing that type of shit? We're not talking to you motherfuckers. We're talking to the people who actually have pressure, people who get up when they don't want to, people who can't miss work when they sick, that type of shit. Yeah, Chandler Jones is a millionaire, multimillionaire, but if you think he doesn't have pressure, he does. He underachieved last year. He's got a dude in Tyree Tyree Wilson was drafted to replace him. He's got his replacement looking at him every day. He got a baby mama that he claims that he doesn't deal with. Okay? He's got a lot of things going on. All right? He's got a big brother that is a GOAT MMA guy. He is a Hall of Famer right now, not based on the Raiders, based on his career before he came to the Raiders. He's a Hall of Famer. He has over 112 sacks or some shit. He's like 15th on the all-time sack list. This dude is a Hall of Famer. Okay? What's up, son? You want to say hi? Your Auntie Bev's on here. Say hi, son.
Hi.
Hey, that's my baby boy. All right, I'll see you in a little bit, black man. All right. Yeah, go give that to mommy real quick. Hey, babe, can you close the door?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, my son can bust in anytime he want to. That's the future #1 draft pick in the NFL, okay, or NBA or whatever the fuck he want to do. Shit, okay. Anyway, so I think Chandler Jones is having a bunch of situations that I don't know what that would mean, but obviously he said it was personal. But I liken it to this, you guys, because a lot of people, when you say personal, people think that you got issues. Okay, like something wrong with you, like you on that powder or some shit. Let me give you an example of somebody who was going through personal issues, and when it all came out in the end, everybody was looking crazy. They were looking stupid. Okay, that's what happened with what's his name from the Golden State Warriors, man. What's that boy's name? The forward from Wiggins. Wiggins. His father's name Mitchell Wiggins. What's the boy's name? Andrew Wiggins. All right. Remember when the basketball season when Andrew Wiggins? Thank you, you guys. I figured it out. I just couldn't think at the top of my head because my son took me off my square. Andrew Wiggins. That situation. Andrew Wiggins had family. They said it was personal. Okay, he was out for months. Okay, and it started getting around that Wiggins' best friend was cheating with his girl. That got all over everywhere. That Wiggins' girl and his best friend was slapping tailbones, and he couldn't deal with it. I saw all kinds of people, videos. I saw podcasts. I saw rappers talking about how this guy's soft because that's the game, and if you can't keep your girl in check. I mean, I saw a whole bunch of shit going on. Blah 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 blah. Back and forth. Steve Kerr didn't say nothing. Steph Curry didn't say nothing. Klay Thompson didn't say nothing. Draymond Green didn't say nothing. None of them cats said anything. Jordan Poole didn't say nothing. Okay? Guess what? Andrew Wiggins' girl came out and posted something saying, it's funny how people make up lies when they don't know what's going on, or something like. She said something like that, some type of quote. Okay? I think she said, when the truth don't work, then they start telling lies. She said something like that, and then she got drug all over Twitter. Guess what, man? Andrew Wiggins came in after 3 months. Didn't say nothing, didn't have a press conference, didn't do anything, bro. When he came back, that's when they addressed it. You know what it was? It wasn't his best friend and his baby mama or his girl doing the flapjack dance and shit. That wasn't it. His father, Mitchell Wiggins. I played when I was graduating from high school. Mitchell Wiggins went to Florida State. My mother's from Tallahassee. All my mother's side is from Tallahassee. Okay? And when I was getting ready, I was going to go to Florida State to play basketball. I went down to Florida for the summer for a few weeks because I was going to go to Florida State and play basketball. And I was in that gym playing against his father, Mitchell Wiggins, for a whole summer, bro. I know his father, okay? His father was dying, bro. His father was sick, had I don't know exactly what he had, but it was something it was a deadly situation. When they found, and he didn't say nothing, because the Warriors, their organization is so top notch. Okay? Steve Kerr came out and said it because he's the most credible guy. It's not going to be no questions if Wiggins comes out and says, "Nah, that's not what happened, man. My daddy's dying." Everybody's like, "Oh man, that ain't it, man. Well, how come you didn't say? And how come you didn't come out back then?" And because that's how it is when you see somebody who looks a certain way, he's not going to get the latitude. Steve Kerr said, "Don't say nothing. I got it." When Kerr walked out there with all his rings, let's go through it. Steve Kerr, 3 rings with the Bulls, 2 rings with the Spurs. He had 2 with the Spurs, and he's had 4 with the Golden State Warriors. That's 9. 5 as a player, 4 as a coach. When he came out and said what it was, there wasn't nobody saying shit. All the people who had all these videos and all these rappers that had an opinion and all that shit, they just were just like this. All right, well, shit, I didn't know. That's what they do. Well, shit, how was I supposed to know? Motherfucker, you knew when it wasn't, when you didn't know. But now that somebody as credible as Steve Kerr, you gonna call Steve Kerr a liar? I heard nobody say, "Oh man, Steve Kerr's just trying to just, he just co-signing for his boy. He just caping for Andrew Wiggins." That's the point. That's why I don't speculate, dog. I don't never have to retract. I don't never have to come back after saying something stupid. Okay? I didn't have to come back and tell all y'all, hey man, shit, I really thought we was getting Tom Brady, bro. I came out, I said it was a slam dunk, man. He has Josh McDaniels has a great relationship with Tommy, dog. I never had to come back and say that because I told you he wasn't coming. When Aaron Rodgers, remember, hey man, I really thought Aaron Rodgers was coming last year. Like all these other channels, I never had to come back and say nothing about that. I never had to come back and say, "Oh man, we're drafting a quarterback." I said, "We ain't drafting no quarterback." Everything, I just know what the fuck I'm saying. I don't never have to say, "Oh, well, you know what? I say something crazy. Oh, man, it's that." No, dog. I don't have to do that. So when it comes to Chandler Jones, I'm not going to say nothing crazy because I don't know. It could possibly be, what if it comes back that somebody in his family's dying? We've been through this before, dog. Maybe he has a family member that's dying, bro. Okay? So I don't know. But the way Josh McDaniels handled the situation, I have to commend him on that because at the end of the day, he doesn't want those players not wanting to play for him. They already got issues with him already. It's like on top of this raggedy ass playbook and all this terminology and throw the ball where I tell you and this, that, be where I want it to be and all this control, like he's just fucking controlling all of this shit, dog. And then on top of that, you're throwing the homies under the bus. Now, we understand as fans, and I'm talking about myself too, because I'm a Raider fan, as you obviously know. 49 years on mine, dog. Be 50 next year. I have a different rationale in regards to the players than the players have. These dudes are in the foxhole with a motherfucker. These motherfuckers are going to war with people. When you're standing toe to toe and you're going to war with people, it's different than us that's on the sidelines talking about, hey man, how come he's 2 steps back and shit and your ass is up front? Like, hey man, you need to move up. We're so critical because we're not out there, bro. But as far as the team's concerned, you think they care that Chandler Jones only had 4.5 sacks last year? No, he's a member of the fucking platoon and shit. This is one of the soldiers that's out here. We don't care about that. I say we, including me. I don't give a fuck about what they give a fuck about. I care about what the fuck you're doing on the field, and that's it. But these guys actually appreciated Josh McDaniels. So what I want to say about that, man, is salute Josh McDaniels for saying the right shit at the right time, but that's not going to help you on the football field, dude. Like, this shit shouldn't have never fucking happened in the first place. Like, whatever it was, if it was something that's out of your control, like the Andrew Wiggins situation with his father dying and him wanting to spend time with his father, that's different. Okay? But when you don't answer the fucking call, people will fucking fill in the blanks, bro. I'm telling you. Take this as a public service announcement and a cautionary tale to whoever's out there. Somebody puts your name in some shit and you don't address it. It can grow into some shit that you can't fix. Okay? That's why I never let nobody say no shit about anything that's fucked up. If you don't like me, I don't like his ass. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't like your mama either, man, but she keeps calling me. That's the kind of cat I am. You don't gotta like me, dog, but tell your mama to stop calling my phone, dog. I ain't interested. Wow. But with that being said, if it gets to the point where somebody's throwing your name into some shit that does not fucking make you look good or equate or fucks up your reputation or fucks up your image or fucks up your family name, you be a fool not to address it, bro. At least say it to enough people where somebody can say, well, that's not what I heard. Oh, man, I heard, man, and, you know, Jonathan, man, shit, man, Jonathan's out there doing a moat, man. Jonathan was out there, man, he had a damn hypodermic needle, man, longer than a baseball bat in his arm and shit. Hey, dude, he might have had a drug habit in the past, man, but it'd be like, hey, that's not what I heard, dog. What'd you see him? Oh, man, I heard he was at 7-Eleven. Hey, that's not what I heard, man. I heard Jonathan, he was visiting his family in Montana and shit. How was he doing? How was he over the weekend? See, you better put that rebuttal out. And I'm telling you now, when the shit comes out, bro, hopefully we'll be fucking 6-0 and shit by then. Won't matter. But if we're 0-6, it's going to matter. So, wanted to say that, man. Whatever's going on with Chandler Jones, salute to that brother, man. I don't wish nothing bad. I mean, it's just football, bro. When at the end of the day, football and somebody's life ain't the same shit. A lot of y'all think that somebody's life isn't as valuable as the football. Football second, bro. It's somebody's life first and their mental health and what's going on. I don't want nobody out there at all who's not mentally ready to play the game. You can get killed out there, dog. You can fucking lose your life. You can lose your limbs, meaning that you can lose, you know, you can get paralyzed. You can lose your mobility. Okay? We don't want any football players out there who's not mentally right, bro, at all. You don't want that shit because you that Damar Hamlin shit that happened last year. That was the worst and scariest thing that I have ever seen in my life watching football. I really thought that guy was dead, bro. Now, I remember my father telling me back in 1970, a lot of you guys don't know this, back in 1970, an actual NFL player did die on the field. It's happened before, but it was back in, 1970 when it wasn't all televised. I can't remember the person's name, but he had a heart attack or something. He died on the field. But NFL, facts. That shit I saw had nothing to do with nobody's mental state. Just imagine you got somebody out there who's not mentally correct, man. They go out there and they get their neck broke. Like, I'm not trying to see that. So I'm going to read you guys' questions, but the first things first, I just want to address, hey, man, I'm still not speculating what's going on with Chandler Jones. All I know is prayers go out to him. Whatever's going on in his family, I know how it feels, dog. I know how it feels to have family members that are passing away, that are sick, that are, situations. It could be anything, bro. It could be anything. But a lot of people are going to start saying it's whatever y'all want to say it is. But like I said before, that Andrew Wiggins shit had so many motherfuckers molded, had so many people out here looking bad. Just a bad look, man. Bad optics. You said all that shit about this man and his girl and his best friend. It had nothing to do with that, dog. But guess what? My rule of letting things get to the point where it's all big and you don't say nothing, does not apply to Andrew Wiggins because his father was dying. There was nothing more important than that, bro. I say whatever the fuck you want. But when Steve Kerr came out and said what the fuck was going on, everything stopped. Ain't nobody said shit. Nobody apologized to that man. Nobody apologized to that man's girlfriend. Nobody apologized to that man's best friend. And nobody apologized to the Wiggins family. Not one motherfucker did that shit. That's what it is. All right, man, let me read you guys' questions to see what's going on with y'all, man. It's going down on Sunday. Okay? The watch party. Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders right here. We're going to do the watch party like we've been doing. It's going to be off the fucking hook. If whatever you do, you better come over and see that shit, bro. You better come see it. If you don't, watch it after, dog. It's going down, okay? Yeah, some girls singing dad-ass songs and shit. That's how you know you're a good dad, when your son is singing songs and say, dad, 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 he's making a song and shit. All right, let me read you guys' comments real quick, see what you guys are talking about, man. Love all y'all out there, man. Bev, what's going on? He ain't over here. Hey, that's your boy, Bev. Your boy Chandler the Dangler. That's your boy Chandler the Dangler. Hey, you know that's your boy. You better go figure out what's going on. Okay. William Boozer was popping. Bolon, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Wouldn't be a Raider season without the drama. It's always drama, dog. It's always drama, man. It's drama every fucking year, dog. Quarterback controversy when it shouldn't be. Running back not here on time. Coach getting fired. Some fucking emails and shit. Interim coach don't got no experience. Hire a fucking Patriot. Hire another Patriot. Pick up another Patriot. Pick up another Patriot. It's always some bullshit, dog. Are the Raiders moving to Vegas when they were back home in Oakland? It just kept going on and on and on and on and on and on and on, dog. There's always something, bro. It's just how it is. Okay. Imani, what's going on, man? Heads up, Raider Nation. You already know. Chuck, R&R, keep it in the family. Got to keep it in the fam, bam, dog. So far, we haven't heard shit. Ain't nobody leaked it. That's good. That's good. A lot of your team's camaraderie has to do with how well they keep secrets. How well, because I'm telling you, dog, there's money in this story, bro. You think TMZ wouldn't pay a motherfucker 6 or 7 racks and shit? You're the towel man at the fucking Henderson, Nevada facility. All you do is pick up dirty towels and shit after motherfuckers wash their asses. And your ass could use an extra $8 grand or 10 grand. All you got to do is find out what the fuck happened and send an email to Harvey Levin. Be like, what's your motherfucking Cash App? That's all you got to do. Harvey Levin to send that money overnight. Chandler Jones. Nobody's saying nothing, bro. I like that. That shows that the locker room is together right now, dog. That shows, okay, cool. We don't know nothing. It's already been 24 hours. We ain't heard shit. We don't know nothing. That's good. Okay, that's good. Booty Bang, what's going on, man? Dominique was popping. Los, good evening, Shaq. And Unfiltered Nation was good. Booty Bang, no way in the hell Bill Belichick would allow this. Bill Belichick. Like I said, dog, there's disciplinarians and there's motherfuckers who ain't. Bill Belichick don't play, bro. He got the pedigree, he got the motherfucking cachet, and he's got the demeanor, bro. But Bill Belichick looks out for his guys, dog. He looks out for his real dudes. He'll look out for you, dog. There's a lot of that Aaron Hernandez shit. Let's understand. Aaron Hernandez, I don't think Bill Belichick knew he was killing people. But Bill Belichick knew some shit was faulty with him, dog. We didn't hear nothing, dog. Trying to tell you. Okay. Ruben Navas, shout out to the Unfiltered Nation. That's right. Salute to Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam, dog. On the road to 5,000 subs. We're going to be hitting it soon. Monty, how long will it take for Raiders to come back to Cali if the Raiders isn't good for them? But you're right, Shaq. Come Sunday, nothing matters. Game 1, week 1, 3rd down and short. We're never coming back to Cali, bro. We're never coming back to Cali, man. Too much money in Vegas, bro. Too much money. I mean, the Raiders are the catalyst for the NFL being able to be in gambling. Billions and billions and billions of dollars of revenue, dog. I mean, where's there to go? Go back to Oakland for what? Go back to Oakland, man. I drive past the Oakland Coliseum. That motherfucker look like a ghost town, bro. I drove past that shit, man. I'm like, fuck, man. It looked better when I was growing up in there. That shit looks fucked up, dog. It looked like you ever driven by an amusement park that just ain't been open in years and they ain't tore it down and shit. That's how Oakland Coliseum looks. It looks horrible, bro. It looks horrible. I'm just like, I'm embarrassed. Like, wow, dog. We won 2 Super Bowls in this bitch right here. This motherfucker looks atrocious. Okay? But I'll be in the Death Star. I'll be in the Death Star in a couple of weeks. I'm making that shit. You understand? I'll be in the Death Star in a couple of weeks. So guess what? I'm not too depressed. Okay. Chuck, amen. You already know. Like and subscribe. Yeah, man, let's get these likes up 71 to 41. Man, I need you guys to smash that notification button, man. Smash this, man. Let's get this algorithm popping off, you guys. Wowza said 11-6. Hey, 11-6 sound good to me, man, but you got to look at the schedule and figure out how we're going to do that. We're not going 11-6 if we don't motherfucking at least split in our division, bro. We're not going 11-6 and lose twice to the Chiefs. Like, y'all come up with all these numbers, but we gotta have to win in our division, man. We play half of our games in our division, bro. Almost half. We gotta win at least 4 games in our division, bro. I mean, at least 6 games, I think. We gotta go 6-2. Y'all talking about this 11-6 and all this crazy shit? We gotta beat everybody at least once and certain teams twice. There's only one team we better split with. That's Kansas City. We better run the table on the Broncos like we always do, and we need to shut out the fucking Chargers and shit. Okay, that right there will leave us what? That will leave us well, actually 6 games. Well, okay, yeah, and then we lose like 1 or 2 games. Okay, but we got to win in our division, or we ain't going no 11-6, bro. Dominic, when Jones had the incident years ago, Bill Belichick traded his ass to Arizona quickly. Facts. But Bill Belichick already got what he needed to get out of him. A chip. He got a Super Bowl ring out of his ass already. Yeah, hey man, yeah, you acting the fool, you got to go. But I've already got what I needed to get out of you. So it's like anything else, bro. It's like you got a car, man. You've had your car. Let's say you've had your car for like 3 or 4 years, bro. You bought it brand new off the lot. You rolling in it. You got all the hoes in it. You done went to everywhere you can go in it. Everybody's been telling you how nice your shit is, blah blah blah. And you take it to go get it an oil change. And somebody like, hey man, I just want to let you know, man. Hey man, the timing belt look like it might be going out, dog. You're gonna be like, hey man, I gotta figure it out. Hey man, timing belt, man, and valve cover gasket, man. It's leaking, man. I tried to stop it and it ain't leak. Man, I got to get rid of this motherfucker. That's exactly what you're going to do. You're like, I got to get rid of this motherfucker right now. You go to the car dealer. You fucking clean all that shit up and shit. Go right to the car dealer. Be like, hey, man, I'm looking for a trade-in, man. Oh, man, it's a nice car. Yeah, man. Just don't run that motherfucker for an hour straight. Start smoking. Oh, it passed the diagnostic. You're going to leave with a new car. That's Belichick. I got what I needed to get out of him. But us, it's different. We're the guy who bought the car that has the fucked up gasket. We're the guy who bought the car with the fucked up timing chain. Car looks great. Ran good for 45 minutes. We buy the bitch. And then we go for a little drive with the little shooby-doo. We're going to drive up the coast and shit. Go get a little lunch. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, babe? I don't know. That's the Raiders. Fuck. Did we buy a lemon? Yeah, you bought a lemon, nigga. Sure did. And the lemon's name is Chandler Jones. Okay? Or Chandelier Jones. Okay? You thought you were buying a Chandler and you bought a chandelier. And that's what it is, dog. So as far as us just cutting bait with a nigga, that ain't happening. Okay. Wild said he handed it right. Wild said Tyree's going to shine. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see it. Mine said, so we don't want good Russell Wilson stories after week 1 at Raiders' expense. No, I don't. Russell Wilson needs to stay on the schneid, as they say. He needs to stay. He needs to stay with that damn goose egg with us. He has not beaten us since he's been with the Broncos. He needs to go 0-3. We need to do whatever we got to do, dog. But it doesn't bode well that a couple of days before the week before our game, that counts. How come you couldn't do this shit when the games didn't count? Like that's why I always think might be some sabotage, man. Allegedly. Okay, D. Bernie. Okay, Tyree Wilson, Malcolm Kuntz. Time for the young boys to show up. Hey man, can I get that intro time? It ain't on, bro. It ain't on. It ain't on, D. I'm saving it. I'm saving it, D. Bernie. I know you want that intro, but you gotta come on. Come for the watch party, man. It's not on, bro. Now I don't have nothing cut on. All I gotta do is flick a switch and all this shit pops on. But I'm gonna chill out. As you can see, there ain't no effects tonight. The effects will be in effect at the watch party. Wow, I think it was why Bruns was having a breakdown. Like I said before, I don't know if he was having a breakdown or not, dog. I don't want to be the guy that looks foolish if it comes to find out, man, that his grandmother was ill or something, dog, or something was serious in his family. Like I said, people don't learn their lesson, dog. They don't learn their lesson. They just wanna speculate and say shit in public, and then when shit comes back and they're wrong, the motherfuckers don't come back and say, yeah, I was wrong. They don't say shit. They just try to act like they didn't say the shit. I hate that, dog. Okay. Sean said it could be Jones did something out of his back pocket or just acting like a baby. Yeah, dog. It could be. Could be a bunch of things. Could be a bunch of things, dog. I mean, yeah, that's one of the things on the list. Possibly. Could be he had a breakdown. Could be he had something that's what you're talking about. But until we know for a fact, dog, why slander somebody's name when we don't know? I mean, but like I said before, man, people want to be right at somebody else's expense. I don't play that game. Wild said he has a team that's trying to win and he did the right thing. Hey, I think both of them did the right thing in regards to Chandler Jones had an issue with the franchise and had an issue with Josh McDaniels and an issue with Dave Ziegler and an issue with Patrick Graham. Because Patrick Graham caught a stray too. He said, oh man, this guy's an Ivy League coach. Everybody, oh, that's a compliment. No, it's not. Being called an Ivy League coach in the NFL is not a compliment, bro. Okay? You know how many Ivy League Hall of Famers are in the Hall of Fame? All right? Do you know how many? The NFL is 103 years old, bro. You've had tens of thousands of players. Do you know how many Ivy League Hall of Famers are in the NFL Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio? And I say Ivy League, I'm going to say the schools because a lot of people don't understand what Ivy League is. Harvard, Yale, Brown, Penn, Columbia, schools like that. Okay? Ivy League. Okay? Cambridge. Those kind of schools. Okay? 2. There's only 2 players in the history of the NFL that went to an Ivy League school that was good enough to make the Hall of Fame, bro. And neither me nor you have ever seen these guys play. Chuck Bednarik and Sid Luckman. You've never seen them play. I've never seen them play. Maybe my dad might have seen Chuck Bednarik play, but Sid Luckman, maybe when he was little. My dad, 80 years old. Modern players that played I can name one guy that played that you've heard of that went to an Ivy League school. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Ryan Fitzmagic, went to Harvard. He ain't making a Hall of Fame as good as he was. So when Chandler Jones called Patrick Graham a Ivy League coach, that was a diss. That was not a riz. Okay, that was a diss. Because somebody was saying, "Oh man, that's a compliment." No, it's not. Not in football. Now, if you're trying to go and get you're trying to become a stockbroker or some shit. Your motherfucking ass is trying to be a lawyer. Your ass is trying to be, a crypto manager. Yeah, it might be good, but not as a football coach. Why does the Raiders be ready to play? They better be. James Walker, what's up, J-Dub? LA's in the house. You already know. Wild's in the house. D. Burner, I heard he went on a bender. Now, D. Bernie, let me tell you something about D. Bernie. without telling you anything about D. Bernie. D. Bernie is in those circles that he can know what's popping. That D. Bernie, my homie, but I know D. Bernie has access to information. So when he says some shit, I'm gonna consider it. Like I'm really gonna consider it and digest what he's saying. Because he may not have you guys' credibility, but he has mine because I know what he does and I know where he is and I know who he's around. And I ain't putting no game out there. I ain't putting nobody out there. I just know that D. Bernie be knowing what he's talking about. And if there's something there, I'm gonna pay attention. D. Bernie said, I heard he went on a bender and his baby mama was allegedly chiming in on it. Same thing happened to New England after he tripped out after smoking on spice and Belichick traded him to Arizona. Now, I know about the spice shit in Arizona, but if he went on a bender, it's going to come out. It's going to come out, man. Ain't going to be no candy coating that one. D. Bernie, my boy D. Bernie has a bead on shit, bruh. Okay. Hey, D, hit me on back channels and let me know what you know, dog. I ain't gonna spill it. I just need to know from my own recognizance. Dr. Van Nostrand. What's up, Doc? Let's go Broncos. Hey, dog. Hey, Doc, if we lose to you guys, do I get to use Chandler Jones as an excuse? Because I want to know what I can use as an excuse, dog. Doc, I need to know. Like, is that a viable excuse that I can say, hey, man, well, the Chandler Jones situation had us all this. Are you going to accept that, Doc, from Shaq? Please let me know. I pretty much already know your answer. Okay. Well, I said Raiders don't have an option. Okay. Y'all talking to my son, Bev. You see your boy? Win Boozer. Okay. While I was laughing, D. Bernie, King Shaq, you already know what it is. While I said stop it, Dallas Cowboys, Shaq Attack, you wish the best of luck for 2023 season. Everybody gets the best of luck from me until tomorrow when that footballs get kicked off. Like, ain't nothing wrong with wishing motherfuckers good luck before you put foot the ass on their ass, dog. Well, shit. Before Terrence Crawford beat the hell out of the homie, man, beat the shit out of his ass. I don't even want to say that fool name, man, because I was dumb enough to pick him and shit. Okay, they touched gloves. And now he's going to fight him again? D. Bernie, he's going to fight him again, dog. Come on, man. Earl Spence going to get his ass kicked again, dog. Yeah, Wiggins, you guys. Dave Campos, hope all's well. Said, couldn't deal with that. Died. Yep, my father was dying. I'm going somewhere. Me too, dog. But it's not looking good for Chandler Jones, dog. Turbo Durant. Turb. Boy, Turb. Wild said speculation is BS. Dallas Cowboys with the fire. Wild said I never thought that. JD. Wild said we did draft a quarterback. Yeah, we drafted a quarterback, but not in the first round, bro. That's what I meant. Yeah, we drafted a quarterback, but we didn't draft him in the first round. Everybody said we was going to draft AR-15. Everybody said we was going to draft Will Levis. We were going to draft this guy. We were going to move up to get CJ Stroud. Yeah, we got AOC. That was cool, but that wasn't the plan. The plan was nobody thought Tyree Wilson was in the plan. I knew of nobody. I saw nobody. He was on nobody's draft boards. I saw nobody say that we were going to pick him. Not one person. Okay? Then when we pick him up, you guys try to massage it like, yeah, that's a good pick. I'm like, you didn't even pick him. You're like, who? Oh, yeah, that's a good pick. No. Wrong. Okay, we're going to see. So, yeah, brother, took all the coke. Jack, you're always on it. Love it. Hey, Debo, you know how I do it. I'm going to always be who I am, bro. Turbo Durant talking to Dallas. Nothing against, but your quarterback is lame. I just want to make that clear. Turbo in attack mode. Y'all better handle Turbo, man. Turbo's in attack mode, kid. Corey Woods, he's posting some weird shit on his IG right now. Dude, here's another thing you guys got to understand. Chandler Jones, one of his best friends, is AB, Antonio Brown. The master of getting out of situations, a master of getting out of teams. Do you think that maybe this could be an Antonio Brown tutorial for him to get out of the being with the Raiders? I think he has the experience to tell his boy how to do it. Act crazy. Say shit that's off the chain. Act like you did some shit. Get off the fucking team and shit. But the difference is Josh McDaniels ain't gonna let that go. Okay. Wilder said 33. Says I am wrong. I'm never wrong, bro. Okay. I mean, unless you're talking to somebody else. Toby Rand said NBA season's also almost here. Yeah, dog. I mean, we did good by picking up Christian Wood, Turbo. Christian Wood is a beast, dog. Dr. Van, we might have some firepower. I mean, we don't have no answer for Joker. Shit, we don't got no answer for Joker. And we don't got no answer for Jamal either, bro. But Lakers, we might be able to win a few games, man. We won't get swept next time. Okay. Nuggets said Nuggets repeat season incoming. We'll see. Injuries are a part of the game, bro. Debo said McD is only concerned about himself, not a leader. Maybe so, but this decision that he made was the right one. Even if it was self-serving, it was the right decision. Charles Washington, private is private. All the peeps chimed in. We have to eat their words. Let it play out. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Debo, talking to Debo. Wiles talking to Debo. Nuggets says, Turbo Durant said Nuggets aren't repeating Dr. Van Nostrand. I don't see Joker's winning back-to-back. If he does, then I'll bow down. Hey, man, they're a good team, bro. We'll see what happens, man. But shit, just because you won it last year don't mean you win it again. Okay? Well, look what happened to Golden State. Golden State is an all-time a dynasty. They won the championship the year before. Everybody thought it was going to be easy to repeat, and they got their doors blown off. Could happen to Dallas. Teams catch up, dog. Dr. Van Yosh's already made the Lakers bow down after that sweep. Yeah, I don't know about bow down, but they definitely respected him. Wild says, y'all Madden players. Yeah, they probably are, dog. I don't play Madden. Okay. Debo, either way, McD should stand up for his players seriously. He should. Okay. Turbo Durant said, Jokic is not Kobe. Doesn't matter, talking to Turbo. Okay. Kobe can't pass like Jokic. Okay. Imagine if Jokic was playing against Kobe Bryant. Kobe would take him to school. Y'all going at it. I love it. Still, what happens? It still happens. A quarterback from my area collapsed and died. I'm just saying, dog. I don't want to see that. I remember that like the back of my hand, dog. Me and my family, we went to Vegas for the weekend. The Raiders weren't even playing. The Raiders weren't even playing at home that weekend. It was like the first time I had been to Vegas since in about 3 or 4 years that the Raiders weren't playing. Because it's like I always coordinate the trip so we can go to Raider game. But we did not go to a Raider game that week because Raiders were out of town and we went to Vegas. I forgot what we went to Vegas for. It was something we went to Vegas for. I can't remember what it was. I have to look at the date and figure it out. We were driving back. Okay. It's the last time I drove from Vegas because the last time I flew. I'm like, shit. But we'll see. Driving home from Vegas. It was fucking raining hella hard, dog. It was raining hard as fuck. Traffic was bad as fuck. Okay? And I said, man, we got to pull over and stop and get something to eat. I had the game on in the car, bro. My wife out cold. My son's out cold. I'm fucking driving. It's fucking raining hella hard in LA. Like, it's not supposed to be raining hard like this at this time of year. It's not supposed to be raining like this. Man, it was raining so fucking hard, dog. It was abnormal. Pulled over. Told my wife to go and get some burgers and shit. She went inside the spot, watching the game, and that DeMar Hamlin shit happened, man. And that shit, the game fucking stopped for like an hour, dog. Hour and a half. I'm like, fuck, this guy's dead. They weren't saying nothing. My wife was like, what happened? What happened? I said, hey, babe, I think this guy's dead. She's like, what? I said, I think this guy's gone. Look at how they're acting. Look at how they're not saying shit. Like, I was like, man, I hope we ain't watched the motherfucker die on a fucking field. And God willing, it didn't happen, man. DeMar Hamlin's going to be playing, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that brother out there. But that's the point, okay? What's up, son? Why you keep opening the door walking out of here? You need to close the door, big dog. I'm going to start charging you admission. Start charging you admission, man. Babe, close the door. Scott said Raiders lost the focus. Probably so. Dr. Van, Kobe was great, but so was Jokic. Are you guys going? You guys going at Kobe and Jokic? Two different dudes, man. Like, Kobe's a guard. Jokic is a center, dog. You know, it's like You guys are always comparing people who don't play the same position. It's kind of hard to do, man. It's like, oh man, Kobe, my Jordan, LeBron can never be Kobe, and LeBron can never be Jordan. I'm like, dude, they don't even play the same position, dog. LeBron's a forward. He don't play the guard position.
No.
That's the if you're gonna compare somebody, compare Jordan and Kobe. They play the same position. Compare Shaq and Kareem. You know what I'm saying? Compare Barkley and Malone. But y'all want to Jordan and fucking Olajuwon. Shit, Olajuwon was a bad motherfucker though, man. That was a 7-foot Jordan right there, though. Okay, I'm getting off subject. Okay, JD says keep telling yourself that y'all going at it, Jokic. Y'all going at it. Okay, I love it. Love it. I will be live for the game. Guys going at it about this basketball shit. I love it. Keep going because we're going to do basketball too, man. This shit is beautiful. Supposed to get your Josh Jacobs jersey, Dr. Van. Hey, Doc thought it was going to be that white with the blue numbers on it. That Josh Jacobs was going to be talking. Oh, man, he's never going to play for a team that disrespected him. He's going to be right there carrying the football against you guys. Okay. Dr. Van. Winter Thomas, man, we good to go. All right, man. That's what I'm talking about. I love it, dog. I love it. You guys talking about Kobe and them and shit. We good to go. Yeah, I got you, dog, for sure. Whittington Thomas is going down. Yeah, I've already let certain people know what it was. I told her today. On and popping, bro. She's just like, oh, okay. It's going down. Okay. Tubby the Red talking to Dr. Bad. You guys going at it. Said we good to go for the Squealers versus Raiders game. Yeah, dog. We good. Straight, dog. We good. We good, brother. Y'all talking basketball like a motherfucker, man. That's cool with me, man. Well, says, what do we do with Jones if he doesn't work? Pay him. Pay him unless he wants to take a release. I don't know what the salary cap implications are, bro. He getting paid $17 million per. I think his contract's guaranteed. Okay, you guys going at it. Athletics coming to Vegas too. Yeah, man. A's are coming to Vegas, man. They better have an indoor stadium. It's gonna be hot as fuck playing baseball outside. Okay, you guys going at it. Said there was that was stage back up in that stadium. Yep. Mark Vollmer, you going to the Vikings game? I'll be there. Hey, dog. Anything's possible, but I'm going to a couple of games already. I got 2 games on the docket right now. Okay, 2 games on the docket that I'll be at. All right. Thomas Whittington. Chandler's brother John had serious below problems out here in Albuquerque. I wouldn't be surprised if it was big in substance, mental related. Hey, dude, all I know is, man, we know John had his older brother had his issues with the what they call it, that Snow White. But like I said, man, shit. I know guys that had crackhead brothers and they was straight as an arrow. So it's like mental health is different. Mental health is genetic. But as far as on the blow train, I don't know, dog, because that would involve a drug test. See, like I said before, man, I'm logical. If Chandler Jones is on that powder, how's he gonna pass the piss test? See, that negates all that shit right there. If Chandler Jones is on them white lines, how the hell is he gonna pass the drug test? You don't think that the NFL is gonna drug test him after all of this crazy talk? They're gonna drug test his ass. So if Chandler Jones, I'm gonna get this shit out the way. I'm gonna say some shit that no channel's saying. Once again, I'm always a maverick like my boy Al Davis. If Chandler Jones is on the sidelines this weekend, whether he plays or not, he's eligible to play. That means he passed the piss test. That means it ain't no powder, it ain't no motherfucking heroin, it ain't no pills, it ain't no nothing. Because he would have to what? Pass the drug test to be on the field. That's what it is, dog. You don't get to be on powder and then play at that Sunday. Where they do that at? This ain't the 1970s and shit where you're doing blow at halftime. Okay? JD, hope Jones is okay. But he's not, like, he's balling out for the Raiders. Facts. Wowza said our defense. Yep, the Broncos is a start. You guys going at Bolong. I ain't worried about Chandler Jones. I just want to see what Jimmy G String does. Hey man, Jimmy's gonna have his own section, okay, called Jimmy's G Strings. Bowl on, this motherfucker gonna have his own section, and Booty Bangs broads are gonna be there too, dog. Understand that? Jimmy gonna have a whole bunch of them, man. They gonna be there just waiting for Jimmy to get off of work. Okay. Dr. Van said Broncos getting that W. Turbo Duran says, no, it's hard to NBA championship not competing. Charm City, what's up? Hey, man, I'm feeling good, dog. Hey, man, I'm feeling good, big dog. You know how I feel, dog. You know how we do it. Okay, Charm City, 410. Okay, JD, you guys are talking basketball. Y'all going at it. I love it. LeBron James revenge. Intake manifold is cracked. Yeah, man, go, hey, dog, trust me. Ain't nothing finding out, man. You got a car and they got fucking problems and shit, dog. That shit happened to me, D Birdie, way back in the days, dog. Way back in the days, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, back when times was lean, man. You know how we come from, you know, a lot of us come from them times, you know, we might have been up, and then there's times when we wasn't up. And there was a time that I wasn't up at the time, dog, and I bought a car, bro. I just bought a car, bro, because like the car that I had took a shit, and I'm like, man, I was back in the Bay, and you know, in the Bay you gotta have wheels, bro. It don't even matter, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can always park your shit around the corner, you know what I'm saying, before you go in the club or whatever. Or ride with the homie who got a better whip. But I needed a car, man, and I bought this car, bro. I bought this little Honda Civic and shit, and drove it, man. This motherfucker was just trying to get it off on me, man. He just like, man, how much you want to pay for it? I was like, dog, you know what I'm saying? I got like $400 for it. Car was like running cool. He wanted 8, and I was like, man, I got 4, dog. Like, that's what I got. He's like, look, man, I'll just take the 4. And I was like, I just had to take the fucking car, dog. He gave me the paperwork and all that shit. I went down to DMV, dog. That damn title had so many. I think the whole fucking Bay Area owned that car, dog. I think the whole Bay Area owned that car because they didn't even not know who owned the motherfucker, dog. They're like, how are you gonna transfer the fucking title when all these people own this car? Shit, I don't know if the motherfucker was selling the same car and taking it back. I don't know what the nigga did. Man, I had to go through hella shit to get that car registered, bro. That extra fucking $400 I saved, I had to spend on that to get the motherfucking paperwork on that car, and they had to order it from the state, and then they had to transfer the ownership to me, and it took a while, dog. And they had to give me this non-op paper and shit. You get pulled over, show the cops this, because they wouldn't give me another registration. I'm driving around with expired tags and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had all kinds of problems, dog. And I had to spend an extra $400 to get my shit right. Cop pulling me over. Hey, your tags are like, hey, here's the paper, da-da-da, my stuff, my title's in the air. You know, okay, well, you know what? Hey, you know, I could tow your car. I always say that shit. Well, I could, but I ain't. I'm like, hey, man, just let me go, dog. I'm trying to get to the club and shit. Or get to my boy's house so we could ride in his Benz. I ain't got to drive my shit up there. Because I will pull a hole, put her in my shit. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Just watch out for the holes in the seats. I don't give a fuck. So that's the point, bro. You know, everybody has humble beginnings. Everybody has had issues. But when you're up, dog. It is what it is, man. We don't know. We don't know, dog. Manifold might be cracked. It might not be, dog. You know what I'm saying? But it could be. Dr. Van. Okay. You guys are talking basketball. I love it, man. Lyncho, check your headlights and fluid. Muffler bearings and everyone. You better check all your shit, dog. You know what I'm saying, man? You better make sure somebody didn't roll back the motherfucking odometer on a nigga, dog. You better come. I know some slimy cats, bro. I know some cats, man. Them motherfuckers will steal your shit and help you look for it, dog. Like, I know some real motherfuckers that was like really, really, really that way, bro. Like, hey man, have you seen my number 2 lead pencil? They like, nah, dog. What color was it? Look like that one right there. Oh, it ain't this one, dog. It ain't this one. You motherfuckers stealing pencils from you in the 3rd grade. Oh, no, it ain't this one, dog. Motherfucker, it has to be my pencil. Nah, dog. It couldn't be, dog. Nah. You ain't ever had a brand new number 2 pencil in your life. Oh, man, girl gave it to me, dog. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't yours and shit. All right, motherfucker. You know you took my pencil, shit. Okay. Bebo said it was all about the shield. Something strange happened. Drop this guy, then something isn't right. We're gonna find out. Dr. Vance, I hope the Lions can pull off an upset. Me too, dog. Okay. You guys are talking basketball. You guys are talking. I love it. Bo Long said, we're not worried. I love it. Y'all talking Lakers basketball. I love it, man. You guys are getting in it. Lynch said, what Russ is washed. I hope he is. I ain't rooting for him. I hope he is. But I'm a Bulls fan, but we still won shit to the 90s. Hey, man, you can tell Jerry Reinsdorf about that shit. Jerry Reinsdorf blew up a fucking dynasty. Who does that, bro? Because he didn't want to pay anymore? Like, dude, your motherfucking ass, man, you guys would have had Jordan. Jordan played up to 2002. So he retired from the Bulls in 1998. 99 was the lockout. 2000, 2001, 2002. You guys could have possibly had fucking 10 championships, dog. 10. Reinsdorf didn't want to pay nobody no more, bro. And guess what? He hasn't even sniffed the NBA Finals since, bro. Okay. Dr. Ban said, talk like a personal problem. Flamethrowers, Chandler Jones took the same drug Jimmy Graham took. Like, let me tell you guys something, man. And D. Bernie knows this. I could say D. Bernie is definitely a guy who knows what I'm getting ready to say, just like I know what I'm getting ready to say from personal experience. I'm never going to get on here and say somebody's name. But when I say you guys know these people or you've heard of these people, everybody has. Because they're that big. I'm just going to say it like this, dog. And D, put a 1 in the chat because you know when I say this. You'd be fucking surprised at the people who you guys look at and say, man, they're it. They're best in their sport or in their vocation in the entertainment industry, actor, rapper, whatever the fuck, producer, whoever it is you can think of that you look at and you say that person's that whatever. You'd be fucking surprised if you were in the inner sanctum and in the inner circle and you were at certain events or you were at certain private events, I should say, certain parties, certain, after parties and shit. Okay, everybody's going home now. It's just us. Like, you're in the inner sanctum. You'd be surprised what these motherfuckers do, dog. Period. You'd be like, wow. Like, you would never have thought if your ass ever went and said anything, they would swear you lying. People's images are so well crafted. Their images are so fucking well crafted because that's their job, is to put the image up in front of the man or the woman. You'd be fucking shocked to know that this person who's telling you, hey man, don't do drugs, don't do this, don't do that, clean life. Look like he's leading a clean life, dog. But to about 10, 15 people, we know this motherfucker's every night. You'd be shocked. Be like, fuck, dude. I learned that when I first moved out here, dog. I'm like, I had a way in because of certain relationships. I was able to be around certain people that I used to watch on fucking movies and TV, and this person, that guy, this person, that, and we're just in there playing pool. We're just downstairs after the party's over playing pool with the fucking security and girls and all that. And I'm just like, damn, dog, I'm down here with that guy. This guy got a star on the Walk of Fame. This motherfucker got an Academy Award. This motherfucker got a Grammy. This motherfucker got an Oscar. This motherfucker is the top person in the rap industry. And the shit that they was doing, I'm like, y'all weak. I'm telling myself, I'm the brokest motherfucker in here, D. Bernie. I'm the brokest motherfucker in here, dog. I ain't sitting on tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. And y'all motherfuckers is acting crazy like this. I mean, simple shit. Try to get at a girl, the girl ain't trying to go upstairs with you. The girl ain't trying to, you kick her out, all her friends out. Oh, you bitches get the fuck out. I'm just like, you gonna kick all the girls out because this one girl? Like shit like that. Just basic shit. Like, yo, Motherfucker, all you gotta do is show her a crib. Take her to the fucking garage and shit. Take her to the fucking pool, nigga. What the fuck? Take her to the set. Take her to the studio. I mean, this shit, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? Oh, man, we don't got time for them kind of bitches, bro. I'm just like, dude, you kicked out 10 girls. Like, what the fuck? So that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of these people who you guys think don't got these problems got the same fucking problems that these motherfuckers that you believe got problems, bro. That's the point. They have the same issues, but you will never believe it because they have their shit on tight, bro. They have their game face on. They know how to do the press conferences shit. They ain't out in public. They're not fucking getting caught. They're not having the police chasing them and shit. They're not fucking getting pulled over for drunk drive-ins. All that shit, dog. But somebody like a Chandler Jones, oh, you're gonna believe that this motherfucker was he snorted a whole fucking pillowcase full of crack. Oh, y'all, oh yeah, man, yeah. But let it would have been somebody else, you shot. Like I said before, man, you don't know what these motherfuckers do, dog. Who on God's green earth thought Will Smith was gonna walk up in front of everybody in the entire world on the Academy Awards and slap Chris Rock in his face? Not one motherfucker thought that. Not even Will Smith thought that. And Chris Rock definitely didn't think he was going to get slapped the fuck. He thought it was a joke. He was smiling. Sakaya! So that's what I'm trying to tell you, dog. Nobody ever thought that on Will Smith won an Academy Award that night. This man has been in the entertainment industry since the fucking 80s rapping. 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. 5 decades of him trying to get to the point where it's the biggest night of his life. To get him an Academy Award and he slaps the host. And his wife doesn't even stop him. Not one motherfucker on here thought that. Because I didn't. I thought it was a skit. That goes to show you, man, a lot of times the people who you think ain't got nothing cracking are the people who got the worst shit cracking, bro. Okay, understand that. Okay. You guys are talking. Lynch your Blazers fans since the 70s. Oh, man, dog. I hated you guys, man. You beat my Sixers, man. 76, 77 season, man. Man, Dr. J, my boy Dr. J could not. He was scoring 40 a game and couldn't beat you guys, man. I remember that team in the 70s, Lyncho. You guys had motherfucking Bill Walton. You guys had Lionel Hollins. You guys had motherfucking Maurice Lucas. Man, I can go all the way back and talk about that. That was when I was a kid, dog. I'm like, man, fuck, man. Y'all was fucking us up. Yvonne! My girl Yvonne, what's going on, Yvonne? Holland, what's going on? How long would it be before they announce he won't play? You said yesterday you thought it would be a Sunday. You still think so? It's not looking good. You got to understand, Chandler Jones is not practicing. He didn't practice yesterday. He didn't practice today. If you're not practicing, Yvonne, I'm just saying just in general, because I know you're a very smart and astute woman, and I know you know sports and shit. I'm just saying just to everybody. Do you know how much of a disadvantage it is for a guy to not just miss practice? Because you guys think practice is just on the field. Film study, scheme study, teaching, actually in the linebackers room or the defensive line room, learning what Russell Wilson's doing, learning his nuances, going out and having somebody mimic that shit. Chandler Jones is nowhere to be found, dog. He's already missed 48 hours worth of practice, film, and technique training. It's going to get to if he doesn't practice tomorrow, I don't want him out there, dog. He's going to get his ass fucking toasted out there. Okay? He ain't going to know which way is up. Okay? I'm hoping if he don't practice tomorrow, dog, he don't need to play. Put Tyree in. Okay? Dr. Van talking to Bo. Y'all keep talking. Y'all talking that basketball. I love it. Y'all going in it. Lynch said Flaming Dragons. Yes, so belong. 2024 Super Bowl NBA champions. Y'all ain't doing shit, man. Y'all still playing Lonzo Ball, man. Y'all, Lonzo getting a big ass bag not to play ball, bro. Like, no, y'all ain't going no championship, man. Shit. Okay. Even though my boy DeMar DeRozan's a monster. Dr. Van going at it. I love it. You guys are going at it. Marcellus Wiley went to Columbia. He did. He's not in the Hall of Fame. Marcellus Wiley went to Columbia. Ryan Fitzpatrick went to Harvard. There was a bunch of guys that made the league. I said Hall of Famers. There's more historically black college and university players, okay, HBCU guys that are in the Hall of Fame than Ivy League. I can just name them off the top of my head that are Hall of Famers, bro. Okay? Jerry Rice, Art Shell, Terrell Owens, Doug Williams, Jackie Slater, Walter Payton. I just named 6. I mean, I could keep going, bro. I just named 6 Hall of Fame household name guys. Okay, and we can keep going. I can name more. All right, that are in the Hall of Fame, bro. Okay, only 2 Ivy League players, and they haven't played football in 70 years. I just told you, Chuck Bednarik, the last real two-way player in the National Football League. How do I know all this stuff? Because when I was a kid, dog, I was the one that was in the library at lunchtime trying to learn everything I could about football. I figured I learned everything I could about football. That was going to help me on the field. The last great two-way player, Chuck Bednarik, he was on offensive line and he was on defensive line, playing both ways for the Eagles. And Sid Luckman. Sid. 2. Sid. Okay? You can name a whole bunch of other guys that went to Ivy League schools, but they didn't make the Hall of Fame. Okay? He did go to Columbia. JD, Trevor Durant, said sitting and eating. You guys are going at it. Bo Long. Okay? Lyncho, 12-hour day. Yeah, you got to make it happen, man. Enjoy that beer, dog. Christy Herb, what's going on, Christy? Hey, Christy's going down, dog, on Sunday, dog. I just wanted to just kind of give a report on what was going on with the homie Chandler Jones and what's popping off, dog. Chandler's the real problem, not the organization. Organization's still the problem. How's the organization don't have no problems, dog? Organization still got problems. Okay? How come it didn't get handled? How come it took 3 days for the shit to get handled? That shit happened on It shit happened on Monday or Tuesday? It's fucking Thursday. What the fuck? It leaked. Belichick would have had all seals. He would have sealed it all up. Still out, man. It's still a bad look. Okay? Still on organization. Should have talked to this dude. Okay? Should have figured it out. JD. I'm telling you, JD's going at it. You guys are going at it. Moving for the Lions tomorrow. Man, most of us are, bro. Outside of the Chief Kingdom homies that are on a part of the Unfiltered fam. Chrissy talking to Bev. Wild says, I'm a Detroit Lions fan tomorrow. Shit, I know I am. Okay, Turbo Duran got my hair cut, low taper. I'm fresh. Hey, Turb, you better try to get at that girl, man, that lives across the hall, bro. That you've been thinking, hey, man, maybe I should holler at her. Hey, man, you got that fresh cut, bro. You better go over there and try to make it pop off. He's like, hey, girl, what's going on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, why don't we go down here and go get some burritos and shit. Go get some fucking the taqueria down the street. Girls like tacos and shit. I don't give a fuck what race they are. All races of women like tacos and shit. You can be like, let's go get some tacos. They'd be like, you're really kind of ugly to me and shit. But them tacos go hard. Them tacos go hard and shit. I may have to let you buy me a couple tacos. And then you could talk your way into some ass and shit. Tacos will get you some ass. Tell you that now. Okay. Ray Bosman. Shaq, what do you think about the Dams and the team? We beat the Brown Holes on Sunday. The beginning of the worst year we could possibly have. Bear with the $10 dono. Thanks, sis. I appreciate you, sis. Thanks, sis. You know I love you, sis, man. Just tell the baby that she's doing what she needs to do. Stay on her square. Okay. David Suarez, D. Suarez. You know what I'm saying? Down there in the Philippines, Manila, you see that Philippine flag? That's the homie. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered fam, man. You're at the mall right now at the grocery store shopping a little bit. Hey, dog. Hey, D. Suarez, see if they got any of those nice, if you guys got a humidor in there, dog, see if they got any of them nice Filipino cigars, dog. Some of the Filipino cigars is off the chain. Go ahead and ship some of your boys some of them Filipino cigars, dog. Come on, man. Shit. Your dad had all that shit down there, dog. Bolon said, friends with Antonio Clown. That explains it all. He is friends with him, dog. Great friends with him. Like I was saying yesterday, Bo. I don't know if you've seen the video from yesterday, but I think it has like 1,600 views on it now. That's pretty good for us. Because, a lot of people, they don't want to hear the truth. But those of us who want to hear the truth, go watch that video if you didn't see it, Bo. But I was telling everybody, man, the only people that hate, there's only 4 factions of people out of 5 that hate Antonio Brown. The fans, the coaching staffs, the GMs, the media. That's it. The players love AB. I know you're thinking, how in the fuck would they? Antonio Brown is this and that. Antonio Brown is the motherfucker that'll say shit that they can't say. They're too scared to say, bro. He's the motherfucker that's going to say what they want to be said without them saying it, though. They ain't going to say shit. Hey, Antonio, man, tell these motherfuckers, man, let them know. Did I say anything? Did I say that this is wrong and this is rigged and this is this and this is that and y'all need to do this and that and blah, blah, blah? I just said, Antonio, tell them, dog. Let them know, dog. Yeah, Antonio. Antonio stand in front of everybody and shit and say, yeah, y'all motherfuckers, this, that, and the other, man. The way you doing these guys, you just say it. And guess what? How's that hurting you? You're not saying shit. Well, it's because you're agreeing with him. Hey, dog, did I agree with him because I see he has something to tell you guys? Like, shit, I mean, since he's bringing it up, that's why they like him. Well, since he brought it up, well, is that how you really feel? Is that how you really feel, Lawrence? Well, I mean, he does have a point, though, doesn't he? See, that's why they like Antonio Brown. The players don't hate Antonio Brown. Just you, just the coaches, just the GMs, and just the media. But as far as the players, ain't nothing better than having this. It's like having a homie, and we, those of us that I know, like my boy D Burney, I use him as an example because I know his pedigree and I know where he comes from. And my sister Bev, she knows too. It's always good to have a motherfucker who everybody knows. Don't fuck with him in your clique or be affiliated. You don't even understand. I was the cat when I was younger. I was the cat that was like, dude, if your girl's popping at me and I ain't cool with you, it's all bad for you. I ain't gonna do, I'm gonna do what I do, and it is what it is. And you're gonna hear about it, and then you're gonna see me at the club or you're gonna see me parking lot pimping somewhere, and that's when you're going to try to get squirrely because you might see a nigga by himself. At the time my homies might have left, or I might have been over there to pick up somebody else or just be around or whatever. I was on the way home or I was at the club and I come out and then you're there thinking that you about to form Voltron on a nigga, and that ain't going to happen because the big homie loves me, bruh. Fuck going on up in there? Oh, man, what's going on, Big Percy? What's up, Big Percy? Hey, man, what's up? Shaq, what's up? What's up, Shaq? What's up with these niggas? Oh, man, these guys, that shit. I came outside. They had something to say. You're like, yo, dog, you better get home, dog. You better get to moving, man. Get in the wind, dog. Like, ain't no fucking with him, dog. You fuck with him, you fucking with me. It's always good to have a cat like that, dog. In a lot of situations, I was like, good. I had enough homies. Like, motherfuckers, you think, nah, you really don't understand. All I gotta do is like, hey, who's here? Shit. Yeah, so what were you saying now? Now, if you want a fair one, because you never wanted a fair one, because if it was a fair one, you wouldn't have 5 motherfuckers with you. It wasn't a fair one. It was, you thought you had an advantage, but now you guys might not make it home. And sometimes they didn't make it home because somebody just clicked somebody. So Antonio Brown is that guy, dog. He's the guy. He doesn't scare the fans because what the fans gonna do? Okay? He don't scare the media. What's the media gonna do? He scares them coaches and he scares them GMs. Okay? Stephen Gomez. Talk about Seawood couldn't play D. Oh, okay, well, I don't know about all of that, dog. I don't know what Seawood you're talking about. I know you ain't talking about Charles Woodson. Okay. Or maybe call him Christian Wood. Oh, I know you're talking about Christian Wood. Christian Wood that plays for the Lakers. I know you wasn't talking about Charles Woodson. That's what I know you weren't doing. William Boozer said Denver might repeat, possibly. Stephen Gomez, Chandler Jones beat the Patriots game-winning touchdown last season. Hey, that was off the chain, man. But who threw him the ball? Who threw him the ball, bro? Your boy Jacoby Myers. Who's he play for now? I think he's your starting ex-receiver and shit. That might have been in cahoots right there. Okay. Wowzy, I see it happening. Booty bang. If Chandler doesn't succeed season, he's gone. No, Christy Herbert, $10. $10 donut for my girl Christy Herbert. Yeah, we ready for some football, Christy. Hey, Christy, are you going to be with your group tomorrow watching the game? People's like, Shaq, go live. Man, I'm not going live on the first game. I'm going to be sitting my ass down rooting for the Lions, man. I figure if I really concentrate hard, maybe the Lions can possibly make it interesting, bro. I'm going to be like, I may even call some of my homies on 8 Mile and 7 Mile and shit. I got some homies in with the 7 Mile. I got some cats that I knew that went to Martin Luther King High School out there in the D. Okay? And I'm hoping that they can put they gangster brims together and come up with a victory. Okay. But Long Chandler might already be gone, possibly. D. Burner with the $4.99 dono. Thank you, big dog. Scouts are raving about Shedeur Sanders being the first round pick with Caleb, Drake May, Michael Penix, and Duke's youth quarterback. AD. I went out and bought some damn Colorado Buffalo colored Jordan 1s, man, over the weekend, bro. Go watch that video, dog. I bought me some Palominos, dog. I'm like, man, I'm an SC. I've been SC for 50 years. I've been an SC fan longer than I've been a Raider fan. But after SC, I want Prime. If SC can't do it, which we probably will because we do got Caleb, Prime is it, dog. And I rewatched that game again the other night. I have it recorded. I rewatched the entire game against TCU. Shedeur can ball, bro. Like motherfuckers are so used to seeing great, all-time great players and their kids not be shit. It's 9 times out of 10. You see Jordan, and then you see Marcus Jordan and shit. Dude, you take after your mama, bro. Okay? Now you're walking around with Scottie Pippen's wife, dog. Come on, dog. You may be a Jordan by your dad may be Jordan, but you take after your mama, bro. That's not Jordan shit. Okay? You look at other people. Man, it's very rare to see a GOAT like Deion Sanders is a GOAT. He's the all-time greatest defensive back in the history of football. He is a GOAT. He is the head on Mount Rushmore. The biggest head on Mount Rushmore is Prime. To see his son, who played at the HBCU level where everybody said that the competition wasn't shit, play up against the team that lost the national championship a few months ago, like 6 months ago. Throw for 510. He threw for 510 with no picks and all those touchdowns and shit and was destroying their entire defense, nigga. They ain't liking that, bro. They're not liking this whole Colorado shit. They're not liking it. But guess who is liking it? Me. I'm loving it. Because a lot of times you guys talk and then when you're not right, you don't have shit to say. Like I say, man, I judge people by the energy they keep when they're wrong. It's easy to talk shit when you have a fucking lead. Okay? All right? But when it's tied or it's behind, it takes a different breed of a motherfucker to talk shit. And that's the key. I appreciate that $4.99, dog. Turbo Duran, to be honest, Chandler Jones is washed up already. Shit, he $17 million, man. Bev says, I'm ready for some football. Hey, it's going down. Okay, talking to Christy. Henry Newsom, sup, Shaq. Here's my thing about Chandler Jones. Issue, how come they didn't call Chandler Jones himself, their immediate family, or the emergency number? Hey, man, he said somebody called his baby mama, bro. Chandler Jones said that somebody from the Raiders called his baby mama, his ex-girlfriend, his baby mama that he doesn't even deal with. And I was like, shit, what does that look like? How the fuck do you get on the phone and she ain't on the emergency list, obviously. He knows who he put on the emergency list. He said somebody called his baby mama looking for him. I said, oh man, I would have been tight. I would have been straight hot over that shit. Call one of my exes looking for me. Because guess what you do, dog? Especially baby mama situation. You're talking about making the block hot. You're making my house hot. You call my ex and ask where I'm at. The first thing she's gonna think is something's wrong. What happened? You've never called me in my life. I don't know who Dave Ziegler is. I don't know who Josh McDaniels is. I don't know who none of you guys are. Chandler's just the father of my son or the father of my daughter. I'm barely able to get fucking child support out of this nigga. Like, so somebody called his baby mama, bruh. He went crazy. He's like, man, how the fuck do you call her? I don't blame him on that, dog. I don't blame him on that. I know Al Davis wouldn't have been calling nobody's baby mama. God. Wild says, man, you got an awesome wife. Hey, man, of course. Why wouldn't I? Dog, shit. You gotta marry to your level, dog. You gotta marry to your level, man. Whatever level that is. If you a trifling, lying ass piece of shit, you need to marry a lying, trifling ass piece of shit female. That's what you got to do. Because y'all evenly yoked. Y'all even. Okay. Marry at your level and shit. I'm a motherfucking awesome ass dude. I had to have a wife that was at least make them better. I had to have somebody like her, dog. I had no choice, bro. I wasn't gonna do it. I would still be running around with Sapphire and Diamond in them at the motherfucking strip club and shit. Cause I was throwing dollar bills. I wasn't throwing no hundreds deep, Bernie. I wasn't throwing that, dog. I got a stack of ones and shit, and 20 to a bundle, and I'm gonna stretch that shit out. Stretch that shit out. 2 for you. Oh, your booty bigger, so I'll give you 3. You kind of skinny. You can come to my table and have a seat, and we could talk about whether I'm gonna give you a tip. And lap dances, I'm only taking free ones, and I was getting them. I never paid for a lap dance in my life. God is my witness. Not one. But I had a bunch of them for free. I'll give you one, Shaq. Yeah, I know you will. I know you will, because I'm not paying budget. Understand that? Yeah. All right. Wild said he'll be here. Yeah, we're going to have a good time, dog. Better hit that lag. Y'all did a good job, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Appreciate y'all. Wow, so y'all doing at it, man. D. Brandon said A's will have a retractable roof in Vegas. Hey, man, I'll go to some A's games, especially if the A's are playing my Yankees, bro. The A's are my second favorite team because obviously I grew up in the Bay Area, and the Yankees are my first, dog. So I'll go to the games and shit. D. Brandon, I got to sign my NDA tomorrow, working a wedding in Santa Barbara. D. Bernie, I already know. See, a lot of regular people don't even know what an NDA is, dog. Like I've said NDA, like yeah, I had to sign an NDA, man, because I was looking at a script, or I was looking at a test sheet or whatever, dog. My sides, you get the sides of your actor, because I'm also a Screen Actors Guild and shit. I'm a SAG card holder and shit. So you get the sides, which are the lines and all of that. You gotta sign an NDA, dog. You get a perspective sheet with just ideas on it. These motherfuckers is making you sign. You ain't got to be famous to sign no NDA. All you want to do is make sure I tell you something and you fucking put that shit out. I got your ass. So yeah, you sign an NDA, dog. NDA be binding in the motherfucker, dog. Okay? So yeah, you Santa Barbara, I can already name who I might think it is. Because I know who its celebrities are out there. Well, you know what? Let me just, D-Birdie, hit me on back channels, dog. We're talking too much, bro. We're talking too much, man. But I understand, dog. And for those of you guys who don't know what an NDA is, it's called a non-disclosure agreement. Non-disclosure agreement. That means you don't get to disclose anything that goes on in here at all. Period. If you do, you're gonna get sued for $250,000. You're gonna get this. This is gonna happen to you. That's gonna happen to you and shit. You're gonna wake up with a horse head in your bed and shit. You sign an NDA, dog. Like that's common down here. You go to parties, you're signing NDAs. See, motherfuckers don't understand that, D. Bernie. Like I was telling about being in the inner sanctum and shit. I never had to sign an NDA to go to no party, bro. Because I was with the motherfuckers and I had the cosign of the people who I needed to have the cosign with. But you best believe everybody that came into that door. And I'm telling you, motherfuckers, D. Bernie know what I'm talking about. Podium at the, you go big ass fucking mansion and shit. Big, whoever mansion you could think of, cribs, whatever the fuck. You pull up. Okay, you got valet outside. They're running cars. You're in a gated community. First things first. You're not even getting into the gated community unless you're on the fucking list. You get in the gated community, you're on the list of shit. They tell you where the house is. You drive down the street. No, they don't even have in the gated community. They don't even have sidewalks, bro. They don't have sidewalks because you're just walking on the side of the street in a cobblestone, all that shit. You get to the motherfucking gate. People standing outside and shit, they got another list. You might have been in the car, you might have been in the trunk, you might have did whatever, you got to the house. Now you at the next gate. Another motherfucking podium, dog. Podium, name, list, plus whoever, blah, blah, blah. This guy, this girl, blah, 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 blah. You get into the gate. Now you're on the property. Okay? Then you see a bunch of other motherfuckers standing around because they can't go in the house. They got to go around the back to the back where the backyard is and the party and all that shit. And then it's in the house. Then there's another podium. Another podium with another big burly motherfucker with another list. You went to third list. This is the in the house people. You could be in the house. You can go in and out. You could be in the house. You don't got to worry about using the bathroom. They done put the porta potties. And I ain't talking about the little cheapy weepy ones. I'm talking the ones that look like trailers, like the end of a trailer. And they're very nice. They done put those out there. Plenty of bathrooms and shit. No, you don't need to go in the house, use the bathroom. You ain't even going to see the inside of the house. That's where I'm going in. Hey, Shaq. All right, anybody with you, dog? Well, you know, just you. Hey, dog. Hey, I had to hey, Shaq. Holla at you. Any of the other people who can get in, NDA, non-disclosure, right at the door. Clipboard, clip. Last thing. I'm just trying to help you guys out. D. Birdie, they don't know. Last thing. Big ass basket. Big ass wicker basket. Cell phones right in here. Everybody. Sometimes they'll need your license. They'll wrap it up. Sometimes they put it in a bag, carry it around. Sometimes they'll just take it, blah, blah, blah. No cell phones. My cell phone wasn't taken though. But no cell phones, NDA, 3 different lists just to be in the house, bro. No matter what you see going on in there, no matter what, you better not say shit. You better not say a fucking word, dog. Because if you do, shit happens. Okay. Dr. Ban, you think Jones plays? I think there's a chance. Anytime not saying this blow my word, it might be something else. It could be a bunch of different things, bro. D. Bernie says you got to sweat that blowout out of your system or stage system for C days. Dude, like I said, man. Hey, D. Bernie, I don't know if you've seen the Johnny Manziel documentary, dog. The Johnny Manziel documentary, I think I saw it on Prime TV, Amazon Prime. I think it was on that, or was it on Netflix? That shit was good. I was just bored. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to watch the same shit. Let me just watch this. Man, motherfucking Johnny Manziel was he was clowning the NCAA, bruh. He was getting paid when he wasn't supposed to, dog. Terrence got home. You know what I am? Kind of faded. Correct, D. Bernie. Man, my girl Yvonne Holler with the 1999. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys. God. Dr. Ban said, how many touches does Jacobs get full workload? Hell yeah. He been practicing. I don't think Josh McGenius is gonna make him suffer. I think Josh McDaniels knows it's time to start all this talk. I don't want to hear no more press conferences. Like, I don't want to hear it. It's time for him to play. Bo said enough touches to run over the donkeys. It's not just that, it's referring to the addictive nature of his genetics. I understand that. I got it. It could be a bunch of things. Allegedly. That's the word. Okay, Dr. Van talking to Bo. Which I ride my 9-bot Max scooter in my neighborhood and drinking. Hey, dog, don't get caught slipping out there, man, when these motherfuckers bend the corner the wrong way. Be careful. JD says, not like Wilson at all that, man. Better than nothing. Probably said, Shaq, you represent my white lines, Grandmaster Melly Mel. You already know that, man. You already know that, man. Freeze! Come on, dog. Come on, man. Shit. That was the shit back in the days, dog. Okay. Dr. Van talking to JD, said I'm drinking some Miller High Life beer. And you're gonna be pissing all night, bro. JD deep ball the other team. We're gonna see. Champagne and beers, Turbo, yeah. D. Bernie, September 30, Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. Are you ready? Yeah, I'll be ready, dog. I'll be ready for that. I'll be ready for that, dog. I know what I want to happen, and I know what I think is going to happen. I know what I want to happen. I know what I think. Xavier Garcia, what do you think about the rookie mayor? I think the rookie mayor has some good hands, and I'm hoping that he can get us some timely first downs, but he's not running away from nobody. I mean, I'm used to Waller. The days of Waller is over. The days of having the fastest tight end in the NFL is over, dog. It's over. Turbo's about to hit his pen. Nothing but indica. Dr. Bam, Raiders defense can get some interceptions, hopefully. Eddie Willis, what's going on, big dog? Can see the Lions ending the Chiefs' 8-year opening winning streak. Hey, man, something's got to happen, dog. They got to get old sooner or later. Why not now? D. Bernie. Okay, you already know. Eddie Willis, all the ones. I appreciate you guys with the ones. Bo John says it all goes down in Hollywood. I haven't even seen the stuff that a lot of people that I know have seen. Like there's more levels, there's more doors, there's more shit. Like I wasn't around crazy shit. Like I heard crazy shit. I wasn't around that because I wasn't, for number one, I wasn't into it. And number two, I didn't have a high enough motherfucking clearance for that shit. Like when you hear the crazy shit, you have to be a participant to be in the crazy shit. It's like everybody who is involved in whatever crazy shit it is all has something on each other. So that's why they're allowed to be there for the crazy shit. It's like you can't say nothing to me because you can't say nothing to me, and I can't say nothing to you, and you can't say nothing to that motherfucker, and you can't say nothing to her, and she can't say nothing to us. Like all of us, anything comes out of this room, we're all ruined. You talk about canceled. So I didn't see crazy shit, but the shit that I thought that I wouldn't see, I saw. I'm like, the fuck, man? Really, dude? I wouldn't have never thought. Like the first couple of months I lived in LA, and I was like going to all these events, all these parties, and then going to all this and these big ass things and all shit. I was like disappointed because I'm like, damn, I didn't know that, man. This motherfucker, shit. Damn, I used to think that this guy was this and that, man, They're talented and that's it. They're just talented and that's it. They can sing, they can rap, they can act, they can dance, they can motherfucking catch a football, they can dunk the free throw line, they can motherfucking hit a baseball over the fucking wall and shit. But that's it. There's nothing else you'd want to be like them. Nothing else. You just want their money and their talent. That's it. You wouldn't want their personality. You don't want none of that shit. Their habits, none of that shit. Way too real. A's better not try to move to the Death Star. Nah, they ain't moving to the Death Star, man. Mark Davis ain't having it. They got to have their own shit. Deborah Duran, you already know. Rich Bird is private matter. It's not his job. As everyone left their job a month of notification really wrong with that picture and nobody's fired. Hey, it is what it is. It's what it is, man. William Thompson, from personal experience, I've seen crazy stuff from very rich and famous people considered in high esteem. Facts. Dog, it'll fuck you up. There's an old saying, man, never meet your heroes because you'll be disappointed. That's happened to me. What's up, son? That's happened to me. Where I've met my heroes and I was disappointed. Okay? Give me a kiss. All right, man. We'll see you. See you, big dog. I love you.
Say bye-bye.
Boy, mommy. Go get her. Go tackle her. Get my son ready, though. Get my son ready. All right. Everything's in slow motion. Yeah, I know you bit, dog. Yeah, he turbo's on one. Okay. Flamethrowers, yo, sound effects on point. Hey, the sound effects is right here, dog. Everything's ready to roll, man. I'm not doing nothing to the game, dog. I'm not going to run it into the ground, bro. That's why I'm not doing it tonight. Not doing it all the time, dog. I'm only going to do it when we having the watch parties. When the watch parties, y'all miss the watch parties, go watch one of the watch parties. You'll see everything is going to be lit. Everything's lit, dog. Great. Okay. Not tonight. Ain't no reason to. DeBurn said it was phenomenal. I know, already know. Said, what happened, Shaq? Hey. I'm just like, wow, dog. Like, some of this shit is like, you hear about it later, and people be like when you hear about people and they die, they pass away or whatever, and you hear that they had issues or they had or whatever, like, and you're like, man, I never knew that. Somebody knew. A lot of times people in the inner sanctum knew that this person had this problem. They had this issue. They had this thing that they were going through. And they knew about it, and they either couldn't help them or they didn't try. Because, you know, you got somebody making that kind of money and your lifestyle's totally changed. Like, it takes a real motherfucker to get some, you know, you might even be kicked out the sanctum. You know, you kicked out of the loop, you know, just by saying something to somebody who don't want to hear it. So, I mean, I'm just like, wow, man. It got to the point with me, it was like, the beginning of the end for me, Chrissy, was when I was getting invited to all these places. And I got with my wife, you know, before we were, you know, married and all of that. And I'd be like, hey, man, I ain't going nowhere unless I bring my girl with me. They're like, yeah, man, we love her, man, bring her, da 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 da. You know, so that would be how I would go. Like, after a while, I'm like, I'm not trying to be without my girl here. Not that I was worried about anything. It was just that when you with your girl, like, people are a lot more guarded about how they act because they see you with your girl. So, you know, like, people like, oh man, he's with his girl, you know, it's all good, blah blah blah. Like, the craziness, they be like going over there with it, like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really around where I'm at. Because by then, I'm comfortable. I'm going behind the bar, D-Bernie. I'm going to the bar, making my own drink. Hey, babe, what you want? Oh, I'll take a Malibu and pineapple. I know where the ice is at. I know where the glasses are at. What you make a Shaq? Oh, hooking her up with it. Oh, man, shit, man. I like to see y'all relationship shit. I like to see. D-Bernie, they ain't understand it. Christy, they ain't understand it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Whittington Thomas, like, you know, like, I was like, I don't even want to be around this shit no more, dog. Like, shit's... Because it'd be kind of lame. It'd be kind of lame, man. It'd be kind of like, I'd be like going out in the general population. It's better out there. Being up in an inner sanctum with these fools, man. These motherfuckers is watching the party on big ass screens and shit. It's like, the party's right there. These motherfuckers is looking at the screen and shit. Like, what the fuck we doing in here? I'm like, I can't go back to shit. Okay. I can't do it. It's just whack. All right. Dr. Vance said Judy practiced today. Oh, shit. I'm not looking forward to that. Okay. Judy hit the ice tub. I hope so. 34-20. Hey, that's a good score. Okay, I love it. You guys are going at it. D. Bernie, Alcorn State, Hall of Fame. Like I said, dog, there's a whole bunch of them, dog. There's a whole bunch of them. Hall of Famers, man. We got a bunch of them, man. I mean, all-time greats. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got to put Deion Sanders on there now, dog. Deion Sanders made it clear. He didn't graduate from Florida State. He graduated from HBCU. I forgot which school. I think it was Talladega University. He's an HBCU grad. Like I said, dog. Okay. Intro. Okay. You guys going at it. Steve McNair. Yeah. Okay. D. Bernie saying here, help me with football learning and studying history of the game. I mean, that's how I made my bones, bro. I made my bones by fucking studying. You know what I'm saying? Reading. We didn't have internet. You know, shit. You had microfiche and shit. Y'all motherfuckers don't know what microfiche is and shit. We had to go to the library and they gave you that motherfucking long ass damn book number and shit. And you had to fucking look that shit up. I was reading articles and shit. All that shit. microfiche when they got the little tape. You got to put it in the fucking projector and scroll it, and you're reading the newspaper. Like, y'all motherfuckers don't understand, dog. Okay. Yeah, it's all good. Eddie Ronquillo, what's going on? New to the channel, man. You keep this shit. Bakersfield in the house. Let's go Raiders. Hey, man. Bakersfield, man. No joke, bro. Bakersfield, man. I got a little Bakersfield story, dog. I got a little Bakersfield story and shit with Button Willow and Bakersfield. Yes, sir. Dr. Van. Okay, you guys are going in it. JD, I like it. Bo Long. Better not lose. Love it. Guys going at it. Okay. I love it. Hey, Bill Holloway, what's going on? BZ, man, what's popping, dog? We just talking about what happened today with the article, Chandler Jones and all that shit, man. We, just kind of running through that, dog. But we're gonna be getting off of here pretty soon. You can watch it a little later. I know you're at the Jizob. You know what I'm saying? It's good. You guys are going at it. I love the arguments, man. This is beautiful. I love reading it. So they did a wellness check on CJ after he posted and deleted. I understand that, dog, but like, don't call nobody baby mama, man. That's just gonna cause drama, dog. Like, don't call it baby mama, man. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Van, okay. Margo, what's going on, Margo, man? Hit your feed, ABS like a button. That's right. Hey, fam, just finished Draft Fantasy League Team Cupcake. Hey, what's the prize money, Margo? What's the prize money? Okay, everybody wanted me to do one. I'll do one next year, man, but I have to really plan it out, man. From what I was reading, it ain't easy to do fantasy football. Like, you gotta have all that shit gotta be right. Like, I don't want to be starting something that should be janky. You know what I'm saying? You guys going there talking about nobody's talking about Dallas. I love it. D. Burns said, hey, Aaron, I got some gas on credit. Chris Tucker. Hey, dog, like I said, motherfuckers don't understand, dog. Shit's crazy. Yeah, I was talking about Christian Wood. I figured, dog. I figured you talking about Christian Wood. I thought about it. Christian Wood's a good offensive player, though, man. And we hate on Christian Wood, man. Miriam in the house. Going on, Miriam? Dr. Van Kelsey's supposed to be out, right? Supposedly, dog, but I don't trust the Walrus, bro. I don't trust the Walrus, man. The Walrus, Andy Reid. I don't trust the Walrus. The Walrus will act like somebody ain't coming in. Next thing you know, Travis Kelsey's coming out there and shit, and we won't be ready for it. Okay. Oh, we're not us, the Lions. I don't think he's playing tomorrow. Okay. Chris York said, nope, over my club at game day. I got you. What happens if we start 0-8? Shit. Somebody getting fired. Margo, primetime, you already know. Bev, Rip Percy. My sister Bev knew who Big Percy was. Big Percy was, you thought I was just talking. You guys thought I was just talking. When I said Big Percy, there was really a Big Percy. That was the big homie. My sister Bev just said rest in peace. That's why I said his name. Big Percy, he loved me, dog. He said, you know what I like about you, little nigga? What? He goes, man, you be at him, dog. I say, dog, hey man, shit. It's just a sport, dog. Like, you gotta go hard. Yeah. Percy's like, I like you, dog. But I never fuck around Percy's bras. But then Bev, but then again, Percy's bras was like bras that were like big, like he kind of big like him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like kind of girls that like had meat on their bones and shit. So it wasn't really my speed. But with Big Percy was a beast. Okay. And he got me out of some shit, but he didn't want to fuck with Percy. When you fuck with Percy, you fucking with guns and you fucking with a whole bunch of shit you don't want to fuck with. Okay. Plus, he was big and swollen a motherfucker, too. Dr. Van, Neon Dion and Sons are no joke. I love them. Love them, dog. I love their relationship, dog. I love how they act, man. I love the fact that Dion wants his boys around him. And the thing about it that a lot of cats don't understand, a lot of these people in the media who may have kids, it says a lot when your kids are grown and they still want to be around you, dog. Like they, oh, it's because Dion has got money in it. Motherfuckers always come with stupid shit. These motherfuckers all got money already. Like, Shedeur Sanders, his NIL deal is like $6 million. There was a video that showed Prime riding passenger side, riding shotgun with Shiloh. Shiloh's the younger one that be doing all the impressions of his dad. Okay? Not Shedeur. Shiloh. He was in Shiloh's Maybach truck, 2020, a $250,000 car. And Prime was riding shotgun, and they were going to the drugstore or something. And he was telling his son, A, just park back here and I'll walk up. And he was like, nah, Pop, we just park in the handicap spot and shit. And he was like, nah, I would never take the handicap spot. Just to let everybody know out there, that's for real people that got real ailments. And really, I can make it. I can make it. I can make it from the parking lot to the car. I can make it. Man, Shiloh looked at his dad, man. He's talking to the greatest cover corner in the history of football. And he looked at him, he said, dog, you got 8 toes, man. I fell out, man. Because he sounded just like his dad and he was serious. He was looking at him. He's like, oh, I would never, I'm too good of a person. And my character's too much for me to, there's people that really needs those slots. And he looked at him, he said, dog, you got 8 toes, man. And I fucking showed my wife. I fell out. I was laughing so fucking hard, dog. And he's laughing. He's like, yeah, man, but I can still make it. He goes, man, I'm not one of those people. No, I'm not one of those people that, I can still move around. And then at the end, Shiloh said it again. He said, dog, those are your people too. Talking about the people that were handicapped. He was talking crazy, and it was funny as fuck, dog. Yeah, I thought that shit. I watched that shit about 10 times and was laughing because his sons really love him, dog. Like they really love their daddy, bro. He know his daughters love him. He got 2 daughters, but his sons love him, dog. Like they're like, man, I would rather hang out with my dad than to hang out with any of you guys. But that shit was so fucking funny to me, man. That his father was still, because that's the competitor in him is I'm not gonna concede that I'm handicapped. But his son's like, dog, you got 8 toes, man. What the hell are you talking about? You're one of them. He's like, no, I'm not. Yeah. So yeah, I was off the hook. See, Bernie says Marcus was actually really good. Pressure to get off him. The way to get out of making millions for the family company. Facts. I mean, he made money, but he was good, but in comparison to his father. But this whole Larsa Pippen thing, dog, like anything that he did good for the family, he's about to undo. Man, how the hell do you marry a 49-year-old woman who has 4 kids, who's barren? She can't even have a baby for you. You don't even have a baby. Don't you want an heir? Don't you want your own kid? Like this dude, something wrong with him, dog. Something wrong with Marcus, man. He hooked me with some shoes, though. I'll tell you that, man. Dr. Van. Bill Holloway talking to Dr. Van. 88. Five Prime almost signed with the Raiders back in 2002. Let me tell you something about that. Man, Raider Nation. You see how much distance my fingers are from touching? That's how close Deion Sanders was to being a Raider in 2002. He was this close. He was coming, dog. He even admitted it. Motherfucking NFL, Jerry Jones and them, they fucking blocked that shit. He was getting ready to go over there. He was going to come to us, bro. He said, man, they said, is it true? Because it was years later. He was on NFL Network. I think Rick Eisen asked him. He's like, Deion, how true was it where you going to actually go play for Al Davis and the Raiders? He said, oh, yeah, it was true, dog. He's like, can you imagine Prime in that silver and black? That's exactly what he said. He said, whoa, Prime in the silver and black? He said it almost happened, dog, but it didn't happen, dog. I'm like, fuck, we were this close. We would have had Charles Woodson, Nnamdi Asomugha, and we would have had the GOAT. It would have been all bad. You weren't catching shit against us, dog. Of course they wouldn't let us have him. Do you guys also know we were supposed to draft John Elway? You hear that, Dr. Van? Do you know that the Raiders were supposed to get John Elway and Pete Rozelle nixed that whole situation? Fucked it up. We were supposed to have Elway, not you. We were. Like I said, man, without the NFL hating, where would we be? Okay, Miriam, just another dude that likes her a lot. That's what it is. Steve Gomez Chargers blocked Sanders from signing with the Raiders. A bunch of dudes did. Also, yeah, they stopped it, though. They wouldn't let us get him. Here's there Dr. Van talking about 60-yard Daniel Carlson field goal. Okay, Miriam, I'm a little worried about my boy, ex-BB baby daddy. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, maybe, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And it was the same. Pac-12 is being broken up now in college football. Yeah, but that's what happens, man, when the revenue gets too high, dog. Like, we're not making enough money. You're not making enough money playing in these teams that ain't bringing in nobody, man. It's all about revenue, bro. It's like that's why teams are going to the ACC. I can't believe that the damn Stanford Cardinal was going to play in the ACC, bro. You're going to be playing against North Carolina and playing against Florida State and shit. And that's crazy, bro. You're going to play in the ACC? It's on the other side of the country. Okay. Dr. Van, how's it that Chandler said he could not call them after getting the facility, but they're calling up his baby mama? Something isn't adding up. You don't call somebody's baby mama who you're not talking to. Who puts their baby mama that they're not talking to as their emergency person on their emergency call sheet? Nobody does. Nobody. Why is she receiving a phone call, bro? That ain't his wife. That ain't his ex-wife. It's a baby mama, bro. You might have multiple baby mamas. Shit, I know niggas that got 5 baby mamas, 6 baby mamas, dog. They ain't none of them on they still got their sister on their shit, they mama on their shit. They ain't got no damn baby mama on their emergency call list. I'm trying not to talk to her shit. I'm in arrears right now. Shit. I owe 6 months of child support. I don't want her to know I have a job. Like, come on, dog. Let's keep it real. Okay. Dallas Cowboys says football is back. Lynch or Elway should have been a Raider. That's right. Elway should have had the trade, but Pete Rozelle said nah. Pete Rozelle nixed the trade, dog. We would have had John Elway. Just hating, bro. Just hating. And Joe, effed up. Not getting Marino. Yeah, we blew that one. But a lot of people did. So wish we had Elway instead. Y'all got to watch him win 2 Super Bowls for Denver. No, we would have had him, dog, but we got hated on, dog. But it's all good. They had to help you. Without cheating, y'all don't get 2 Super Bowls with him. He's supposed to be with us. Okay. Bev said, now Sapphire and Diamond. Come on now, you know, and you know, an Emerald. Next on the stage. Don't get me start talking this stripper shit. You don't even want to know, dog. I lived in Florida for 2 years, dog. Like 2.5 years. All weekend in the strip club. Like the strip clubs in Cali. You got to go to the South to go to a strip club. You ain't in the South. You ain't been nowhere, dog. The South is a whole different animal. It's a whole different beast. You know, everything trying to be all sophisticated and shit. And, you know, here, you know, saying you go, shit, you take your ass to that motherfucking South. That shit music be crunk. Motherfuckers jumping up and down and shit. Motherfuckers music is hot. And, good old days, dog. Good old motherfucking days, dog. God. Miriam says, wasn't the roof leaking? Yeah. Shit. It's fucking tropical storm. And it don't rain in Vegas like that, man. So somebody needed to put some Bondo at the top of the fucking Death Star and shit. But it was leaking so bad. It was leaking so fucking bad that they had to stop the game. There's too much water. Too much water falling. And you got to understand it's not rain. Because, you know, when you play football, the only thing that's going to stop football is thunder and lightning. Like, you got to play in rain. If it's playing hard, you got to play. This is what it is. Unless it's just so hard, like hail or something. It's just to the point where the visibility is bad, they can call the game. But the water was just pouring out of the roof of the Death Star, dog. That place is only 3 years old, shit. That's like you buying a S-Class Mercedes. You bought it in what, 2020. And then you get a heavy ass rainstorm and then your ass is in your car and the fucking water's leaking through the sunroof and shit. You're taking that motherfucker right back to the dealer. What's going on with my sunroof? My moonroof? What are you talking about? Do you see I'm all wet? I'm trying to go to my children's recital and I'm wet than a motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? I just bought this bitch. It's still under warranty. That's what happened with the Death Star, dog. Leaking. Okay. Non-disclosure agreement. That's right. Margot knows what it is. Margot knows what it is. Okay. Margot's in the game. Margot be signing them contracts and doing that shit. Miriam said on the roof. Yeah. Carlos Jenkins said, we don't know. Suppose they called the BM. They were desperate. Hey, dude, you know how desperate you got to be to call somebody's BM? shit, dog. I'm just the whole baby mama shit. I just learned that shit from osmosis, bro. Like my boys had so much notorious bed, and you know one of them. You know who I'm talking about. Okay. Man, my boys done had so much baby mama drama, man. Like all my boys, all of them had some kind of drama. Even if it was ex-wife, kids, man, just too much drama, man. Too much. I'm like, I can't do it. I'm not built like you guys, bro. I'm not built like that, dog. I can't put up with it. I can't put up with all the abuse. I gotta tell a motherfucker, shut the fuck up, fuck off. I ain't fucking with you. Don't call me no more. Leave me. I gotta be able to walk away, bro. I can't be in a situation like I can never walk away. I can never leave. Like I can never like get free. Like I gotta deal with you forever. Like I'm attached to you. Oh, fuck, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, dog. I couldn't do it. I had my boys like, dog, if I was you, dog, I'd shit, man. You need to go ahead and get her pregnant. You need to keep that. And I'm like, man, are you at your motherfucking mind, dog? If I can't keep her with this and keep her with this, she got to go. I mean, there's too many. Everywhere you go, there's somebody walking across. Like, what the fuck? So, no, dog. I can't do it. Okay. Legislative roof must have been built on a Friday. Probably was. Way too real. This regime looked petty to me. First McDaniels speaks on somebody's wedding. Now they calling people baby mamas. Like I said, dog, these ain't. Al Davis wouldn't have been calling nobody's baby mama, bro. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Eddie Wilson, weather report in Denver, partly cloudy, scattered showers. Might be a run heavy day. Josh Jacobs is built for it. Josh Jacobs, man, grew up sleeping in a car in the snow with his family and his brothers and sisters, man, all huddled up trying to keep warm. You think Josh Jacobs is going to be scared of some mud and some rain and shit? Oh, he going to run, dog. And Denver is grass. Perfect. Even though the Death Star is pretty much an indoor stadium, we play on grass. We play on grass, homie. We know what kind of cleats to wear, Dr. Van. You're not going to catch us slipping. We're going to have every cleat for every type of weather. For wet grass, slow grass, fast grass. We're going to have all our cleats ready to roll, dog. You guys play on grass, we play on grass. It's all good. Okay. Way too real. Elway been gone. Tell me what the Broncos. Yeah. Talking about that. Josh Jacobs. Miriam. Carl Jenkins says, keeping this in-house for the second time I agree with the front office. Yeah. You know, broken clock's right twice a day. Guys got it. Bev said, I signed this job. The first thing I signed was an NDA. Can't tweet, can't Snapchat. Correct. Because they don't want nobody knowing nothing. Man, I'll tell you guys something, man. You know what, man? You know what? I keep telling myself I should do some content just talking about other things like shit, my experience. I should just do another channel and just talk about other shit. I got a real good story I was going to tell you guys right now, but I'm not going to do it, dog. I think I'm going to save that. Okay, but that NDA shit and what you're talking about, sis, motherfuckers don't understand, man. The stuff that you have to sign just to be a part of some shit nowadays. They don't want nobody knowing nothing, dog. I mean, these parties that we went to, I remember, what can I say this one? I'll say it in a roundabout way. My wife, she wasn't my wife yet. We had just started dating. How long were we in a relationship for? Like 8 months. We were in a relationship for 8 months. My wife's birthday is the day after mine. My birthday is coming up, September the 18th. My wife's birthday is September the 19th. So imagine that. My birthday's a day before hers, so we get to celebrate 2 birthdays back to back. We've been doing that 15 years. But first time we were dating, one of my boys, very well connected, actually related to an A-list celebrity who you guys all know, who you guys have all seen, who you guys have seen films and this and that, and star on the Walk of Fame, household name guy. One of my boys is related to him. I mean, blood related, not like old distant cousins or play cousins, real cousins, you know. So it was a big ass party at this dude's estate. Big ass party. Everybody was there though. And it fell on my wife's birthday. I took her to that party for her birthday. She ain't never gonna forget that shit ever in her life. Cause on her birthday, the day after mine, the day before we went to dinner, Friday was a Friday, went to dinner, had steaks, did all that shit. Well, that's all I did. Her birthday, I took her to that party, total VIP status, with household name motherfuckers, anybody you can name was there. They had a strict no camera social media policy. They took everybody's cell phones, but women, they put cell phones here, they put cell phones there, they put cell phones somewhere. Okay? They tried to collect as many phones as possible. They didn't collect my phone. They didn't collect my wife's phone. But it was a no camera picture taking policy, and you got this person walking by, this person standing over here, this person standing there, this person talking to you, somebody you know. Hey, what's up? It was crazy. But guess who got to take pictures on her birthday at that party that didn't allow to take any pictures? My girl did. She got pictures with everybody, bro. Even the host. Why? Because of me. Because of me. But it caused a problem. Because when she was taking pictures, all the other girls wanted to take pictures and they weren't allowed. So they didn't like that shit. But then again, they weren't with me. The bottom line is, man, that NDA shit is real. Okay? They don't want motherfuckers knowing nothing. Okay? And how you think you see all these pictures at these parties and these motherfucking behind the scenes shit, and you see people backstage getting their ass whooped and all of that. That's somebody sneaking some shit. That's somebody going to TMZ anonymously saying, hey man, I got that footage, man. That footage of such and such, man. Yeah, man, he got knocked the fuck out, man. Shit. I'll send you a screenshot. I ain't gonna send you the video, but I'll send you a screenshot. Hey man, I need $15,000 for that. Harvey Levin like, shit, man, send that shit over. Cause I'm gonna make that in just one deal on a motherfucking ad. Yeah, we're gonna post that. Then that's when you see TMZ have it. So that's how they do it, dog. That NDA, dog. That NDA. So I tell you. Okay. Guys going at it. Lynn Show. Guys going at it. I see what you guys, man. D. Bernie Shadur was the main guy. Alabama wanted him. He chose FIU when Lane Kiffin was there. Prime had a change of heart and made him hold my beard. That's what happened, man. Lane Kiffin, piece of shit, though. Okay, it doesn't surprise me. Okay. So you guys going at it, man. It's good, man. YD, be careful with them Hollywood parties, Shaq. Oh, man, I don't go to them anymore, dog. But I never got any trouble. Dog. Like I said, man, I was good. I didn't have them problems. But it's been years, man. Cats are older now. We done had a lot of things happen in those times. A lot of things have happened since then. People have slowed down. It's not as, you got to be in the younger generation. You got to be like younger for things to really be popping off now. Like older cats they having all kinds of health problems and shit. Motherfuckers, Shut up, Shaq. Shut up. Stop talking. Okay. Way too real. Been too damn long with another playoff win. Yeah, it's been 21 years, bro. Dr. Van. Jack, crazy part is that the only surface level shit, the rabbit hole is wild for real. It's funny to me, man, because it's like when I hear certain shit, I don't even be like shocked behind it, dog. Like I'd be like, yeah, well. Like, it's not that I seen it, it's like, dog, you could get, like, if you think about it, man, if you think about, you go back to your high school days or your middle school days, you kind of knew who was going to end up in prison. Like, you kind of had an idea, man, this motherfucker a little bit too wild. He going to end up dead, or something going to happen, or this person going to end up in prison and shit, or this is going to happen, or he going to get killed, or that's going to happen. Like you have an idea about certain people, and next thing you know, you grown and you hear about, oh man, hey man, you hear about such and such? He was over here, man, and he died in a robbery, or this happened or that happened. You're kind of like, damn, yeah, man, he was kind of wild back in the days. So when I hear about certain things, I don't know everything, but when I hear about certain things that are reported, that are, if it's speculation, I don't believe it. I'm a guy that don't believe speculation because there's been so many things that I've heard that I knew that wasn't true. Okay. That I knew wasn't true. Personally, I knew it wasn't true because I knew why, whatever reason why. I knew the real deal, and it was coming out that it wasn't the real deal. I'm like, man, my baby, you hear about this? I'm like, man, that shit ain't true, man. That's lies because of this or because I know that. That's bullshit. But then a lot of times I hear something and I'm like, yeah, that shit's probably more likely to be the truth because of certain shit. Okay. You don't get, and I'm just using that as an example. You don't get to say, this person died of a heroin overdose when you know that they was motherfucking smoking, hitting mad lines. Like that's not too far of a jump. Like you got somebody who think ain't never did nothing in their life and that happens, and you start thinking, oh man, I think conspiracy theory. I think that person got killed, or I think that motherfucker, somebody, did something. But if you know that a motherfucker is honking rails, like big time rails, and he dies from a fucking, overdose of some other drug, you're not going to be telling yourself, oh man, shit, that's crazy. You'll just be like, damn, dog, like he went on the too far of an adventure. Okay. Pizzle, what's going on, Pizzle? What's going on, Pizzle? Way too real. Talking about the playoff droughts. I see y'all, man. It's going on. Carl Jenkins, when the game's going, Broncos fans aren't that bad. AP, people come up missing in Hollywood. Like I said, man, I need to start another channel, dog. I really think if I had these true Hollywood stories and I had these things and I just changed names and I just changed ID, I mean, I think I can blow up, dog. I think I can blow up on another channel, dog. Like just my hood stories from my hood stories are interesting. Like I've been through a lot, seen a lot. Way too real. Talking about the Raiders, Dr. Vans, how many W's? That white powder, Kylan, you already know. Go along, be different when you bring your girlfriend around to the party. Hey, my sister Beverly's on here, dog. My other sister Margaret Tashiro's on here. Margaret has known me. Margaret Tashiro has known me since I was 15 years old. If anybody knows me, it's her. She knows me, dog. She's known me a long time. She's known me when I was little Shaq. She's known me a long time. She'll tell you. Margaret's known me so long. And she said this to me. When I went public with my wife, and went public and let everybody know, she knew she had met her already, but Margaret told me, she said, you know what, Shaq? I seen you with a lot of girls. I can't name not one girl's name that you ever did. She told me, Margaret, put a one in the chat. You told me that. She said, I can't name not one girl's name. Not even a first name. She done seen me with all kinds. Because you know why? Because I never introduced none of them to nobody. Like, hey, what's up? Hey, Margaret, what's going on? You're like, you can introduce me. Hey, I catch her with. Margaret already knew her. Shaq ain't introducing me to. I ain't introducing her because she ain't gonna be here next time. She's not gonna be here next time. So what's the use? I don't want you to get comfortable. Like, Margaret can name not one. She can't to this day. She can't name nobody other than my wife. She can't name them. Because you know what? Because here today, gone tomorrow, dog. She already Margaret know what it was. Hey, come on, dog. Wait to real, man. 2 wins per season. You already know what it is. Bizzle said Fisher. D. Bernie said Encyclopedia Britannica. I missed them. Yeah, those were good, dog. Okay. I see what you guys talking about, man. You guys going crazy. Raider Trey in the house. Another cat. My boy Raider Trey. I mean, I got some middle school cats on here, man. Bill Holloway, my boy Raider Trey. Middle school, dog. We all went to middle school and high school together, dog. What's going on, Raider Trey? What's popping with you, big pimping? What's going on, dog? Nice evening. Nice evening to talk about some football. Boo says, I'm ready for CU in Nebraska. Yeah, I hope CU does their thing, man. But when they meet number 13, guys walking around with that thick ass Heisman Trophy, I think things are gonna turn into back to normal. Because all I know is as many points as Prime and them put up and Shador put up, they put up 40, but they put up 40, 45, they gave up 42. You give up 42 to Caleb. You give up 42 to Caleb, you're just not going to be, it ain't going to be no comeback. All right, all good. They said CJ started posting more erratic shit about 25, 30 minutes ago. Hey, man, it sounds like the Antonio Browns. It sounds like the Antonio Brown blitz. Let's just keep acting a fool so they'll let me go. Okay? And he'll go right back to the hoodie, dog, and act like he hasn't had no issues. It ain't going to work, dog. They're not falling for it. Okay? Not falling for it. We're in Boozer. NFL season coming around, waiting for Dak Flatcott. Dak Flatcott in the Dallas Cowboys. Since your coach Scally Rader was going on, man, any jerseys out you thinking of picking up? Nah, dog. Nah, man. I'm scared. I'm actually scared to buy a jersey, bro. For anybody on this team, man. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. I buy classic jerseys. I got to buy me something classic, dog. I got to buy me somebody who's already in the hall. I can't risk it. I can't risk it, dog. I just can't, dog. I told you guys that story, man. I told you guys that's Khalil Mack's story. I told you guys, man. Khalil Mack was my favorite Raider. Man, he had just won the Defensive Player of the Year award in Oakland. I told my wife, I said, she wasn't my wife yet, she's still my girl. I said, babe, I'm getting ready to buy a Nike Elite jersey, Khalil Mack. The jersey was $350. The Nike Elite is the game jersey. When it comes with the patch on the back that has the last name, when it comes with the sleeves that have the spandex in it and shit. And I was going all out. I was going to buy this jersey. I said, babe, he won the Defensive Player of the Year going into the next season. I said, man, I'm about to get this jersey. I'm about to buy this jersey. My wife's like, you should wait. You should wait. I'm like, why the fuck should I wait? This is the perfect time to get it. I'm about to get it right now. Right to Raider Image, right over here at Universal Studios. I said, I'm about to get this motherfucker. She's like, you should wait. Let's just wait. Because I kind of, we don't know what's going to happen. I'm like, what, man? Shit, it's Khalil Mack. Fuck you talking about? It's Khalil. Man, next thing I know, man, I hear John Gruden traded him to the Bears. I was just like, my wife was like, did you hear what happened today? I was like, what the fuck is going on? She said, you would have bought that jersey. You'd have been looking crazy because you wouldn't even have been able to wear it first game of the season. I told you don't just to wait. Ever since then, Marcus Allen, Charles Woodson, Ken Stabler. I'm not buying nobody's jersey because anybody could be going on our team. I can't speculate that anybody will be around next year. So I'm not trying to be caught slipping, dog. I wasn't one of these fools that bought an Antonio Brown jersey. Y'all motherfuckers was tripping for that shit. Okay. Way too real. You guys talking shit. Chandler Jones pulling an AB. Yep. Peyton years. Yep. 93, I got lucky. It was my first year as a Raider fan. Hey, dude, you're OG. You made it. You made it, bro. You got one. You got the best one out of all of them, in my opinion, that 83 championship's the best one, bro. That 83 championship to me is the best. Out of 76, 80, 83 was the best. Because 83, man, we were so far underdogs and people were talking so much shit because the Redskins, they beat our ass in the regular season. You're talking about getting your revenge. They fucked us up in the regular season. They beat our ass, and they were the number one offense in football. They were fucking everybody up. Everybody was talking shit to me. Raider Trey knows he was at school. Bill Holloway knows he was at school. People talking shit to me all day, dog, because I was the guy you want to talk shit to. Man, they're gonna fuck you guys up. Man, the hogs are gonna fuck you guys up. I'm like, man, we ain't worried about no fucking hogs. We gonna beat their ass, dog. Man, shit, nothing was better than that coming to school on Monday. I told you that story. When I came on campus, I was screaming so fucking loud. Y'all remember? Remember Ready to Trade? Remember Bill? I was screaming so fucking loud around that campus, man. Reinhardt and D Hart pulled me in the office. That's the assistant principals. They pulled me in the office because I was down the hallways cussing everybody out. I was acting a fool, though. Motherfuckers was just running. I was like, yeah, motherfucker, now what? 38-9, bitch. I was on one. They were like, Shaq. Come in. Have a seat. I'm like, come on, y'all, man, come on. They're like, close the door. Raiders did that, didn't they? Man, Reinhardt, DR, y'all know. Man, our assistant principal was like, yeah, Raiders did that. Yeah, Raiders did that. But you got to bring it down, Shaq. You can't be doing all that, man. Come on, man. Chill out, man. You got to relax. Okay? All right, if you do this again, they're doing all that. You do this again, then you're going to be in detention. It's like, all right, y'all. Went back to class, and I was just saying it low. 38-9, ho. I was talking so much shit. So that 83 Super Bowl was the best Super Bowl, bro. For me, I loved it. But I'll take the other two, too. Okay, I got you guys, man. Ain't no Connell's feet. Got y'all. Yeah, y'all going at Eddie Willis. Shiloh's a senior. His last year in college, Shador has 1 more year eligibility. Oh, I thought Shiloh was a younger one. Okay, well, all right, yeah, that's cool. So I got it mixed up. Okay, I thought Shiloh. Shador looks older than Shiloh, though. He looks older. Maybe he looks more mature. Okay. All right. Yeah. Smooth in the pocket. He is. Okay. And stayed in the pocket. Didn't run nowhere. He didn't run not one time. Okay. Las Vegas Raiders with the fair NFL. Chandler Jones Raiders keep getting worse. He posted social media again. I'm feeling it's going to end well. Hey, man, if I was Josh and Dave, I wouldn't let him go nowhere. Let his ass just sit there, dog, and just let him sit there. And just do a conduct detrimental to the team and let him sit there and fucking suffer. Don't play, man. Don't play. Don't think you're going to do an Antonio Brown. That's his boy. Antonio Brown's saying, play the crazy role. Like, act a fool so you can leave. Man, if I was Josh and Dave, I'd be like, man, you know what? You're suspended indefinitely. You're suspended for conduct detrimental to the team. We had a conversation. You agreed to it. Now you're going against the team. You're making us look bad. I suspend your ass. I suspend that motherfucker right now and let him sit there and not get a game check. Let him sit there. Let him stew, bro. That's what I would do. I wouldn't let him go nowhere. I wouldn't let him go. For what? For somebody else to pick him up and then all of a sudden he turns into a model citizen and shit? Fuck that. Nah, dude, you stole from us last year. You had 4.5 sacks. You got Tyree breathing down your neck. You're motherfucking trying to play the crazy role. No, dog, I wouldn't be going for it. I'd be like, sit your ass down right over here on this fucking bench and get fined. That's what I would do. I suspend that motherfucker, bro. Okay, got you guys. Yeah, he's trying to, but it ain't gonna work. Pizzo trade away for Elway for too many players. I didn't care, dog. I wanted Elway, dog. Elway was at Stanford, man, with one of our my high school teammates, Kenny Williams, who was the GM he just recently got fired, GM for the White Sox. Went to high school with Kenny Williams. He was from our neighborhood. Bo Long, your GM, Ken Williams, went to high school with me. Bo, I forgot to tell you that. The one that Jerry Reinsdorf just got rid of and he was the GM for years. Went to school with me, bro. Went to school with me, Redder Trey, and Bill Holloway. Same neighborhood, bro. Same high school. He went to Stanford and played football with Elway. Okay? So when Ken would come home and would tell us stories about Elway, we already knew about Elway because he went to school with us. He's from our neighborhood. He's from our block. And he would tell us about Elway. So when we were talking about getting Elway, we already knew what Elway was. We knew what Elway was before Elway knew what Elway was. He was like, dude, we got this guy named John Elway, man. He's from Granada Hills. I was like, where's that at? He's like, it's LA. He goes, man, this dude can fucking throw 80 yards and don't even look like he's throwing the ball hard. I was like, fuck, let's watch him, see what he does. Who said Elway? But the hate stops the deal. Does. Way too real. Okay. Elway never liked the Raiders. Don't matter. Still would have got drafted. Don't matter if he liked the Raiders or not. Still would have got drafted by the Raiders. Okay. And Perez advanced that TMZ got up pictures and text messages. He also posted new text messages between him and McDaniels. Hey man, like I said before, man, I'm not worried about a guy who they brought in. I'm not feeling sorry for Josh and Dave at all. This is their guy, bro. This is Shaq's official position on anything that Chandler Jones is doing right now. That's their guy, bro. They brought him in here. They brought this guy. They brought this shitty shit show to our team. That's their guy. We already had a defensive end. His name was Yannick Ndakwe. They got rid of Ndakwe to bring this dude in. This is their problem. This is Josh and Dave's problem, you guys. It ain't my problem. It ain't Raider Nation's problem unless you want it to be your problem. It ain't my problem. I don't give a fuck. If this motherfucker's running around doing all of this shit, I don't give a fuck about his ass, dog, at all. He ain't my problem. I never wanted him. I never pined for him. I never hoped that he was coming. I was good with who I had. I had Mad Max. I had Ndakwe. Both of them motherfuckers played good for Versace. This is on the Patriot motherfuckers. It's on those two guys. It ain't on us. I don't give a fuck. Whatever he said ain't hurt my feelings. Tyree, get ready to play football, bro. I don't got time for dudes that want to act like they got it all together and shit. The fuck did you come over here for, dog? If you're going to act like a bitch. What you over here for, dog? Like, that's bitch made to me, dude. Okay? You want to do all of that crazy shit after you already worked it out with the team. Now you want to come up and you want to try to go full Antonio Brown. Man, I just suspend his ass and let him sit there and suffer. I wouldn't pay him a cent. Okay? You guys going at it. Love it, man. Love it. You guys going at it. Durant, so the Raiders fault that Chandler Jones is losing his mind and wants to rob the organization. Like I said, dude, this dude is under pressure because he saw that beast Tyree Wilson, and Tyree Wilson about to take his fucking job, make him look like a fool. He's not getting another contract. All he's doing is fucking up his own shit. Do you guys know that this is his last year, his contract with us? Let him fucking sit there and suffer, bro. Let him sit there and suffer, dog. Okay, I see what you guys are talking about, man. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go, man. Give me something to eat. Tropical storms will make a native move. Yeah, it will, Carla. Got you guys. You guys are going at it. You guys, I love it. I love the conversation. Black Radio going live for that game? Hell yeah. Oh, no, not Thursday night? No. No, sirree, Bob, Black Raider. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the Lions doing a thug thizzle. I gotta get ready, dog. I'll be on Sunday. Sunday night is on and popping. Okay, be here. Okay, Lauren shows 60 years of nothing. Facts. Punch Drunk Raider, all allegedly. It always is allegedly. Allegedly is your friend. Saying that word gets you out of a lot of trouble. Okay. Miami Williams talking to JD. Dirty Eric, what's going on, pimpin'? Okay. Lencho. Raider Kush, what's going on, man? Everything's good, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Okay. Dr. Ben, y'all going at it, man. Y'all really fucking going at it tonight. I love it. Mutiny's brewing in Vegas. Yeah, but what if you still lose to us, though, Doc? If you lose to the fucking Vegas and lose the Raiders and we in mutiny, what does that mean happen to your team? Okay. Yeah, we're making it happen, man. Michael James, you already know. Okay. Lencho. Sean, just some extra text between McDaniels and Jones. The shit starting to come out. EMT was sent to Jones' house. There you go, dog. There you go, dog. Like I said before, I definitely would let him fucking just sit there. I let him just sit there, dog. If EMTs is at your motherfucking house, dog, that means that some shit's going on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants somebody that's like that, dog. Okay. All right. D. Burns says the names have been changed to protect the innocent. E40, you already know that. Okay. Bill, you Shaq. I know a cat back in junior high school had to come back to life. Come back a year and find out he was murdered on the Dubs in East Oakland. Oh, man. The Flats. He was in the Flats in Oakland. Flats get you fucked up. Hills get you fucked up. You get more fucked up in the Flats, though. Okay? Like, all right, man. During the summer, man, there was always somebody dying. Growing up. It's always somebody either got in a car accident, there's always something, dog. Always something, man. Okay. Martin O'Grady, what's going on? Tapping in. You already know, man. Adams leaving his Fresno Jersey locker. Man, says, do you know what to do? I love it. Okay. I love it, dog. Fresno Jersey at the 4 AOC's locker with a note says, you know what to do. I think Devontae Adams is doing what he's supposed to do as a team leader, dog. Anything he can do to motivate people, have them ready, man. He's telling them, be ready, dog. Like, we don't know what's going to fucking happen. Just be ready, man. Next man up. Don't have nobody sitting around thinking that they just holding a clipboard and shit. Like, no, dude, be ready, man. You might get the call, dog. Like, somebody might get hurt. Be ready to play. Like, some people are still playing football while others are running around being fucking ass clowns. Okay? Some people are actually getting ready for the fucking game. Chandler Jones is not that important for us to really be worried about. I'm not worried about if he plays or not. The way that he played last year was like he wasn't there anyway. So, dude, if you want to act a fucking fool, act a fucking fool. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You want to put all your business out in the street. The good thing about this whole situation, you guys, is that Chandler Jones is putting his business out. It's not us. It ain't coming from the regime. It's not coming from Dave. It's not coming from Josh. It's not coming from the players. It's coming from him, dog. If he wants to self-destruct, that's on him, dog. If he wants to ruin his future opportunities in the NFL, that's on him. It's not on us. Got you. Okay, I see you guys, man. See what you guys talking about. Okay. I said AB jersey, that's a case of buyer's remorse, man. Shit, I never bought that fool's jersey. I was like, man, what the hell are you guys doing? Hey, man, I ordered my Antonio Brown jersey. I'm like, dude, this motherfucker came in a Hard Knocks in a fucking hot air balloon. What the fuck are you guys doing buying this nigga jersey? I'm like, y'all crazy, dog. I was still on Facebook at that time, dog. I was like, y'all motherfuckers is crazy for that. Ain't no way in hell I'm buying this nigga jersey, dog. No way. Nope. After that Khalil Mack shit, I was like, I ain't gonna get caught slipping. Dog. Like if it really, really came down to it, there's too many other jerseys I'd buy. Like, I don't even have a Bo Jackson jersey. You think I'm gonna fucking buy an AB jersey before I buy a Bo Jackson jersey? Come on, man. There's too many people I could buy, bro. I buy a motherfucking Howie Long jersey. I love to get Howie Long jersey. There's too many fucking people I respect that play for my team for people who may not be on the team next year. Like, I learned my lesson, dog. Bill Hollis, I got that call from Reinhardt, that talk to from Reinhardt. Man, Reinhardt and D-Hart, bro. Like, the thing that saved me from those two guys, me and Bill were talking about our assistant principals at our high school. Notorious. They were notorious cats. They love my mom, bro. They love my mom. My mom came down there and let it be known, like, hey, if my son's doing something, y'all bring him in, do whatever, but you put a hand on him, you touch him, I'm gonna knock you out, and I'm gonna knock you out. My mom just tell them straight up. They're like, we love your mom, dog. Your mom is so real, da da da. Like, and I'm like, yeah. Just don't let her know what the hell I did, or I'm gonna get fucked up. I wasn't scared of y'all. I'm scared of what happened when I get to the crib. I'm not scared of you guys. You guys walk around here tough and shit. I'm not worried about you guys. Because my mama fuck you guys up. I'm worried about you telling her what the fuck I did. So that day when I came in, though, Bill, you remember that day? I was just yelling and screaming and cussing at everybody, bro. They just was like, caught me in the office. Shaq, you got to bring it down. Like, you're going crazy. I was like, you don't understand how much they were talking shit. Because, when you talk to those guys let you cuss and stuff. As long as you wasn't talking too damn loud or whatever. He's like, they were talking too much shit, you guys. Like, they were talking shit. They were really talking bad, like, about me and telling me this and that. And I just want to rub it in their face. They're like, trust me, they're running from you, dude. We're seeing them. They're like trying to get away. They're trying to hide and shit. Like stop doing this, or we're gonna have to do something to you. Like, you're gonna be in tension or something, or we're gonna do something. We'll send you home or whatever. You don't want us to call your mom. It's like, oh yeah. That's all you had to say, motherfucker. How come you didn't get to that part in the beginning of this shit? And just say, we don't want to have to call your mama, because if you would have said that, I would have been like, all right, man, send me back to class, man. I'm good. Shit. But I still was saying under my breath, 38 to 9, bitch. I was still fucking talking shit, though, but not loud. Okay. Ready Trey, we were both on that. We were both on one that week after Black Sunday victory. My boy, Raider Trey already knows. But you know for a fact, Raider Trey, you already know. Yeah, you were talking, but people, you weren't yelling at folks. You were just letting it be known. Me, they want to throw me, the upperclassmen want to throw me in the fountain and shit. I was talking so much shit. We'll throw you, because we used to get thrown in people just throw the kids in the fountain, man. They tried to throw me in the fountain first day of freshman year. But luckily, I think D-Hart saw them, like, hey, put them down. I was like, whew, I was about to get thrown in the fountain and shit. Yeah. D-Shadows younger, but both are seniors. Got you. Carlos, 1983, the year Larry picked his favorite team. I experienced Raider joy at best. That's beautiful. Raider Real, fuck thing up. Is Carr and Waller the only Raiders jerseys I got? What are you talking about? It's fucked up. You better hold on to them fucking jerseys. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen, dog. Take it from somebody like me who's going to tell you how he made a mistake with a jersey. I had a Charles Woodson Nike jersey. As you could tell, I'm swooshed up. That's all I wear. I don't wear nothing else. Margo tell you that. I've been wearing this forever. And used to work for Nike. So that's all I wear, dog. So I had a white Charles Woodson Nike jersey. And when Charles Woodson, because he was my favorite Raider at that time, when Charles Woodson left in free agency, he got franchise tagged 2 years in a row. Al Davis didn't want to fucking pay him. And then when it came time to pay him, he let him go to the Cheeseheads. Maybe like two years when he was with the Cheeseheads, because the first year he won Defensive Player of the Year, and then he won the Super Bowl. When he won the Super Bowl, man, I think I let some girl wear that jersey, she came by that. There's some girl who took my jersey, wore my jersey, man. And I was like, man, fuck it, man. Shit, whatever, man. Charles I don't care, man, because he ain't coming back. He's going to stay there. Man, he came back, dog. Man, I didn't know where that broad was at, man. I didn't even remember that girl name, dog. I'm like, man, I should have never let that girl wear that jersey. I didn't even tell her. She said I was just going to wear it. I just said, fuck it. I didn't care, because I'm like, shit, and man, shit. Man, I should have kept that motherfucker, dog. Okay? And I didn't. Because I was just like, all I had is a Charles Woodson jersey. Man, you better hold on to them motherfucking jerseys, dog. Fuck wrong with you? Something you paid for? I'd wear it if I wanted to. I wouldn't let nobody shame me into wearing my shit. If I had an Antonio Brown jersey, if I was dumb enough to buy one, I'd wear it. Fuck it. But if I was you, I wouldn't be worried. I'd keep them jerseys because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. You don't know who's going in the hall and who ain't. You don't know. People's careers ain't over. Like, better hold on to them jerseys, brother. It might be worth something. Better hold on. Shit, there's a junior. Got you. Lencho. Chandler tripping again. Man, I fuck Chandler Jones, dog. Wait till I'm scared to get a Crosby jersey. He's probably the only person that I can say that will be around. But I think that all these guys are going to eventually not play for the Raiders. Them retiring as a Raider, they're going to have to retire early. For them to retire a Raider, they're going to have to leave money on the table. So that's just my belief. They're going to have to leave money on the table, you guys. Okay. See, I can buy jerseys are gone a year from now. Facts. Elway was drafted by the Colts, refused to play for them, and he would have been the same to the Raiders. Nah. Don't think so. Never heard Elway say that. I never heard John Elway say that he would never play for the Raiders. I heard him say he wouldn't have played for the Colts. But I've never, find me the article, find me any type of quote from John Elway that he said he would have never played for the Raiders. Please find it because it doesn't exist. Okay? He got a Renfro, Crosby jersey, Incognito jersey, wife got Jacobs jersey, Red Palomino jersey I had for years. We happy with them jerseys now. Just got the jerseys wear anymore. Any jersey that I got, I hold on to, dog. You never know. God. He don't know, JD. How did he know Elway? Because Elway's never said that. Elway has never mentioned he would never play for the Raiders. He's grasping at straws, bro. He didn't want to play for a bum franchise. No, find the quote, Doc. Find the quote, okay? Find the quote because you're not going to find it. You're making shit up. Chandler Jones in the second year of a 3-year deal. Oh, shit. Well, the third year, the last year is an option, D. It's a 2-year option. The last year is an option. He's going to be gone. Okay? Denver was bums. They straight bums. White got a Waller jersey last year. He's gone. I'd hold on to that. You don't know what's going to happen. Jeffrey Dillon, Unfit the Nation, stand up. You already know. Now that we once got there. Okay? Phil veterans and leaders don't act like this. Handle your shit like men. Hey, man, like I said before, man, these guys don't have that what it takes, bro. Don't have what it takes. I'm not worried about Chandler Jones. I'm going to read all that shit when I get off of here. Okay, I'm going to get off of here before 3 hours. I've been on here a long time, longer than I thought I was. Okay, Dr. Van. Okay, you guys going on, you guys going in. I see it. Excuses, man. What's going on? Doug Spears was popping, big dog. The Raider, man, good gracious, man. Disrupted English class with the Reinhardt walking in the door. Yeah, dog, shit, man. Reinhardt and D Hart, dog. Are they still alive, bro? Somebody told me that they saw D Hart somewhere, or D Hart, Reinhardt's sons. I think Reinhardt's gone. I think they ran into Reinhardt's sons and stuff. Good question. Okay, wait for my Bennett jersey. Got you. See it. Raider Trey said facts. I see you guys on here, man. Stabler and Howie. I'd keep that shit. Check. You remember my homemade Cliff Branch jersey I made in 8th grade? Yeah, dog. I remember that. I remember that, man. You wore it on Halloween, dog. I remember that Cliff Branch jersey you made on Halloween, dog. You made yourself one and shit. I remember that shit. My boy Raider Trey was so much of a gangster. He made him a Cliff Branch jersey in the 8th grade shit. Yeah, I remember that shit, dog. Okay. Current jersey I should get is Carlson. Carlson is the most clutch guy on that team is Daniel Carlson. Let's not get it fucked up. Dan Max will show out. I hope so. Right, guys, 98 Crosby, 32 Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen's my favorite Raider. PS2 jersey. I got you, man. Yeah, man. Said the Raiders fan said about Elway. I don't care about a Raider fan. I don't care about a Raider fan. I don't care about a Raider fan. A Raider fan could be anybody. Okay. I want to hear John Elway say it. John Elway has never mentioned nothing negative about playing for the Raiders. It's never been said. It's never happened. He's never said anything about it. I don't care what anybody makes up in their head. There's a bunch of fans of every fan bases that make shit up. Elway has never said that, bro. I've never heard Elway say that ever. I just told you one of my high school teammates, or classmates, I should say, not my teammate, but classmates, went to Stanford with Elway. I knew Elway before you even knew what Elway was. Never heard that story at all. I'm from Oakland. I'm from the Bay Area. Grew up in that stadium in Oakland. There's no way in hell I would not have ever heard that story because it never has been said. He's never said anything negative about the fucking Raiders playing for the Raiders, bro. Never in his life. Because if it was, all you got to do is Google it. Post it, bro. What's taking so long? Because he never said anything about it. He only talked about the Colts. He never talked about the Raiders situation. He's never said nothing. Okay? Making this shit up. Okay? Hondo said Al Davis wanted Elway. Exactly. You can find footage right here on YouTube of Al Davis talking about Elway. It's on tape, NFL films. Come on, man. One thing you can't do is bullshit me about the Raiders. Okay? Nada. Okay, Raider Trey, you have great memory. Hey, dog, my memory is good because I didn't smoke weed, dog. I didn't smoke weed and get drunk and do all that crazy shit, dog. That's why my memory is great. I remember everything, bro. Like, I remember everything. It's good to remember everything because you remember what motherfuckers said to you. They don't remember they said it to you and shit. Okay? Bill was saying, hey, Shaq, are you going to the high school reunion? I don't know if you know about it, Raider Trade. Our high school reunion, they having a high school reunion this month. I told Bill I ain't going. I ain't never been to no high school reunions. I don't want to see none of them motherfuckers, dog. I see them on Facebook. I'm good. Now the females would be good to see them. Some of the cool little classmates, but most of the people, I don't want to see these niggas, man. They talk too much shit on Facebook. We done had too many motherfuckers. Before it was cool, but now it's like I don't even want to see these motherfuckers, dog. I'm good. Chrissy, good night. All right, man. Love you. Okay, man. Good. I'm gone. It looks like we all gone. We got to the end. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. Appreciate you guys. Hey. It's going down on Sunday. Get ready for the game. We're doing a watch party. We'll be here on time. It's going down. Might be here usually get here like 10 or 15 minutes before the game. Get rolled, get things copacetic. And if anything else is going on with Chandler Jones, I'll talk about it tomorrow. Match check and filter.